Wasn't live, dude. I knew that shit wasn't live. I knew that shit wasn't live, man. I've been sitting here talking and I'm like, nobody's like telling me like what's going on, dude. I knew that shit wasn't live. Oh my God. What is going on, guys? Are we live now? That was so bizarre. I knew I wasn't live.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop.
What the hell is going on? Okay. All right. That was nutty, man. Dude, I was sitting, like, I already been doing it. I've already been doing it. You guys dropped in, I already been doing it. That's so funny, man. Holy shit, dude. Fucking Justin. Who called it out, dude? Someone called it out saying, oh yeah, he's trying to work a computer again. Dude, I read that and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm working it pretty good tonight. I wasn't even live yet, dude. Oh my God, this is gonna be gnarly. Oh my God. So guys, I can't remember how to drop them out once I put them in. And I was like desperately, once I realized I wasn't live, I was like, fuck, I gotta clear it. I gotta clear it. So yeah, I'll explain these in a minute. But I want us to talk about criteria for judging. God damn it. I fucked it up right out the bat. But I also wanted to say that, guys, the people, please tell me I'm live now. Please tell me, type 1 if you can hear me talking live. Because now, now I'm really worried. Plus, I know there's a delay. Okay, thank you. I was like, I might as well just fucking stop talking. Okay, criteria for judging, guys. Production value. Production value is number 1. Image making skills is number 2. And the character of the host is number 3. All right, the character of the host. This is an important one. The character of the host is what got Brandon Washington in the C tier, right? Because I put him in there when I thought I was live. All right, we can try to get past this. All right, now, so the character of the host is very important to these other two, which is production value and image making skills. And by the way, we are live, right? You can call in live, okay? And the reason why I think the live is important. What's up, Bill Kajua? Yes, what is up, everybody in the chat? I already did. I'm sorry. I said hello to everyone. Well, I thought I was live the first time. But I need to say something. Yeah, Brandon is a good kid sometimes. He's just a good kid if you talk shit about his friends, I guess. Anyways, but yeah, so okay, so let's just back up here a bit. Just try to ignore the fact that Lewis Potts is S tier and Brandon Washington is C tier, and just try to focus on the fact that I want everybody to remember that it's not bad to be on this list. Notice I'm not even on this list, right? Now, look, guys, if you recall, a roast is out of respect, bro, right? Like, think about a real roast, right? It's an honorable thing to be on the dais, right? So don't forget that, right? I don't want people to be bummed out if they're on the dais, right? And we'll talk about that in a minute. But Ranger 7, don't be bummed out if you're on the list, and don't be bummed out if you're not on the list, right? So Ranger 7, I was saying this when I didn't realize that I wasn't live. You and I are not on the list, bro, because we just can't be. It's just. Well, one, for me, it's not fair of me to put myself on my own fucking tier list. But also, like, there are certain, I just think that there are some channels that aren't ready yet, right? Because we can't put fucking everybody on the dais, right? Because then it would be fucking pointless, you know? So, like, I just think, like, there was some, but not to take away from Ranger 7. He's got a YouTube channel. He's growing it. Go check it out. I subscribe to Ranger 7 Studios, right? Alter ego at work. Oh, my glasses, I left them on tonight. I can take them off. I don't fucking need this. Look at, I sound like my grandpa. I don't fucking need this shit. You think I need this fucking glasses? No. Anyways, oh shit, I can't fucking read anything. Anyways. But guys, it's an honor to be on this dais, all right? And Ranger 7, no, yeah, I wouldn't say you're lazy with the production value. I think it's rad. It looked like you had some interviews at NAB and shit, dude. No, you're grinding, bro. You're grinding. I also take into account, like, subscriber count, too. And that's how a lot of these cats... Now, there's some young ones on here. There are some brand new channels on here just because they are channels that are people that are jumping from another platform, right? So, for instance, my boy Lil Nacho here, he's huge on Instagram. Lil Nacho is huge on Instagram, guys, and you probably already know him. But his channel is brand spanking new. But, you know, it's really hard when you're trying to jump platforms like that. And so, like, some channels I think deserve a larger audience, and so that's why they're on here. But again, that's not to take away from other people. Anyways, fuck, dude, I fucked it up. But anyways, yeah, guys, Lewis Potts is in the S tier, and the reason why, and I think you all know, like, and here's the thing too, call in. If you got the cojones to call in or drop it in the chat. But I think because of the nature of this video, it would be more cojones to drop it in the chat versus calling in live. But anyways, you can demote or promote anybody you want. And you can even vote in someone. There's probably plenty of people. There's probably hundreds, not probably, there definitely is hundreds of other channels that I didn't even remember or think of that are on here. Because honestly, these last three right here, Savage and this guy in the middle and the analog one, someone voted those in on the chat before the chat even started. And so I went and checked them out, and I actually have seen all three of these channels before. So like that is a criteria. You know, if you're going to vote someone in that's not on this list at all, I have to at least have I have to be familiar with their channel, right? If it's a channel I've never seen before, then no, I can't put them on the dais, right? That would be completely unfair. Which also means like they're not quite at that level yet, right? So the point of all that is to say, to cover my ass here, is that it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be on the dais. It's a fucking awesome thing to be on the dais. That means I know you. That means all the people watching this know you. That means that all the motherfuckers that'll watch this after it goes live knows you, right? It's an honor to be on the dais, right? And also what I said before when I thought I was live is that I'm going to try my best to not allow my bias, my beef with certain channels to affect where I place them. That would be very wrong of me, right? That would be unfair of me, I feel, right? But right now it is affecting where I placed Brandon Washington. It just is. And I originally was dropping him in the D tier. But then I go, that's not fair of me because then I was thinking the D tier should be some of these huge channels that really are lacking in the image making skills, because honestly, there are some huge channels out there that just don't show us enough of their work, right? And you guys know who I'm talking about, right? So I feel like those channels should maybe reserved for the D tier, or maybe even ones that don't quite have a big following. I don't know how the fuck to do it, right? Because this is very hard. This is, you know what, guys, I didn't want to do this. Honestly, I did not want to, like, I wanted to do this until about 6:55. Once 6:55 hit, I sat here at the fucking desk and I just said, dude, I don't want to do this. But here we are. Oh shit. You know, and the hardest thing about this is like trying to separate the levels, right? So that's why I feel like if we really keep our head on the prize, and I left this sticky note on here for the criteria for judging, right? We just have to remember three things: production value, image making skills, and the character of the host, right? Like those are the most important. So think about those three things, and then think about Lewis Potts, right? So for one, his channel has a pretty high production value, right? Oh, did I show you guys the baby goat thing yet? Because now that I've done this 2 times, I can't remember. I was saying too that there are a lot of goats on this list, but there are also a lot of baby goats on this list. So then I had to Google, what do you call a baby goat? And it's called a kid. Wait, what did he say? What's a baby? It's a kid. Anyways, there are some baby goats, aka kids, on this list, right? I don't know why it happened. I don't know why it sounds like that when I say it. It's the weirdest thing. Okay. But anyways, there are some kids on here, such as, and I would call Nick Leprosti a baby goat. I would call Lil Nacho a baby goat, right? These guys are baby goats, man. They really are. So there's some people I put on this list because I feel like they deserve it, right? Okay, anyways, this is a crazy thing to do live with face cam on, but I support it 100%. Oh yeah, no, this is fine. These guys, dude, these guys don't care about me. Like this is also not that crazy. Like I don't think this is as crazy as some of you think it is. Like this is hilarious to me. Like this is fun, right? Like this is all, like I said, it's all good jest, right? Anyways, Lewis Potts. Okay, so if you aren't familiar with the guy, right, which you should be, like it's laughable if you aren't familiar with him, but you should be. And I just want to explain how he got to the S tier and why we're kind of starting at that. All right, first of all, the dude has, you know, he's got a large subscriber count. I'm gonna try my best not to let that affect that, but obviously that matters, right? But I'm gonna tell you guys, man. And look, it's been a minute since I watched his videos, because dude, he's so good that it makes me mad. Like really, dude, like you're like, fuck, why are you even on YouTube, bro? Like that's the level of Lewis Potts, right? So that's the first thing I think of. And then he opens his mouth and you're like, fuck, he's this cool, chill British dude. You're like, God damn it, really, dude? Really? You know, like when someone like me hears someone that's super chill talk, you're like, fuck, I wish I could be that chill. You know, you're like, fuck, dude, I'd have to rewire my brain to be that fucking chill. I just think that that is S tier, right? Like everything about the channel, him, the image making. I mean, bro, you know, it's like, okay, dude. So obviously S tier. I don't think you don't know him, Ranger 7? You don't know Lewis Potts. Wow. Wow. Well, I think I just opened some cool videos so you guys can see. Like, yeah, he really doesn't watch a lot of his videos. I don't, because it's like it sincerely makes me angry sometimes. That's how big of a hater I am. I'm like, dude, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck, he's the man. Like, I know he's the man. But when dudes are that good on a YouTube thing, I go, fuck, dude, like, it's just one of those things where I go, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's S tier level, you know? And then but Brandon got down here on the C tier because he did say some really not cool things about me. So I am letting that affect it, where I put him. And because like, I look at that as a character of a host, right? Like, but again, I was going to try my best not to let my bias infiltrate this tier list. And so, because I originally had him down here because I was that mad. And then I'm like, nah, that's not cool. Because then I look at it and I go, that's a huge gap, right? And that's really not like a fair thing. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure Brandon Washington has way more subscribers than Lewis Potts. Again, not that I want that to influence it, but it might, bro. No, actually, damn, Lewis Potts passed him, bro. That's crazy. But I don't know. I am letting his character affect where I place him on this tier list. Australian DPs are the best in the world. Oh, he's Australian. He's Australian. He is? Okay, they're talking about Lewis Potts. Damn. I can't tell. Usually I can tell the difference. Are you sure he's Australian, dude? Nah, dude, he's not Australian. He doesn't sound Australian at all. Is he that chill that you can't even tell he's fucking Australian? Are you crazy? Wow. Wow. I thought he was British. I've never heard an Australian person sound like how Lewis Potts sound. That is gnarly to me. Even all the more reason to put him in the S tier, dude. Even all the more reason, bro. Remember, do you guys remember what Robin Williams said the Australians were? I didn't say this. Robin Williams said this. R.I.P. R.I.P. Robin Williams said that the Australians are the rednecks of England. Robin Williams joke, not me, guys. Not me. Don't shoot the messenger, bro. All right. Anyways. Best boy Adam is one heck of a dude. Yes, yeah. I don't watch his channel enough. I honestly don't, because every time I do, I just get pissed. I'm like, fuck, this dude is good, dude. Anyways. Okay. So I have to put Brandon Washington. I gotta put him. He's still a bad host, bro. In my opinion, he's a bad host. But we'll leave him on the C tier for now, because someone vetted for him, said he's a good kid and he's all business and stuff. So we'll leave him in the C tier, bro. All right, who's next? Should I just go down the list? I don't want to like be picking and pulling. Like, that's unfair, I guess. Rob Ellis channel. Oh, I forgot about Rob Ellis. Dude, he's another fucking Lewis Potts too, bro. God damn it, Robert Ellis. I forgot about Rob Ellis. Yeah, we got to put him on here. He just dominated, didn't he? He just came in and dominated, bro. He dominated like instantly. This dude dominated instantly. Instantly, Rob Ellis dominated. And it was another one. It was like the similar situation to Lewis Potts, where you're like, this motherfucker. Oh, man. It's the British invasion. No. Oh, man. What's Choke saying? L. Potts was the first I saw that used the spotlight mount, bounced off the wall in whatever shape you like as a key. No, dude. He wasn't the first one to do that, bro. Chokes. Well, maybe it was the first one that you saw, but Louis Bots was not the first dude to do that. First of all, people have been doing that for fucking centuries. But the first motherfucker that I saw do that was Caleb. Caleb was the first one I saw to fucking throw a light into a ceiling. And it was definitely way before anybody even knew who Louis Potts was. I'm almost positive. Brady Bassett. No, dude. No, dude. Okay, Brady Bassett is one I'm not putting on the list. Like, no, dude. No, he doesn't belong on this list. I'm sorry, he doesn't. Look, he can't go on this list. Look, guys, don't forget, there are a lot of people not on this list. I didn't even fucking put myself on this list. Like, there are some people that I refuse to put on the dais, dude. There just is. England sent inmates and prostitutes to start settlements in Louisiana. What? Do you at least got Wandered DP on there? Yeah, dude. What the fuck? You don't even know his avatar? Of course I got Wandered DP on here. And yes, he's S tier. And yes, he owes me lots of money. And the reason why he owes me lots of money is because I was on his Patreon for too fucking long. Jesus Christ, I can't look at anything now without thinking about the framework. This is not a commercial for him. He owes me money. He owes me money. Wandering DP owes me money. Of course he's S tier. Everyone knows Wandering DP's fucking S tier. He's another guy that's like, dude, he doesn't have to fucking do YouTube, dude. Okay. All right, Media Division put some effort in my YouTube project. Impressive. Yes, Media Division faux show. Yes, Media Division's on here. But guys, for me, look, I know they're awesome. Look, I know Media Division is awesome. But I can't put them in the S tier. Is that fucked up of me, dude? But I just can't, bro. I can't put Media Division. To me, they're not like that level. They're badass. Don't get me wrong. They're fucking badass. And they fucking put in the production value. They really do put in the production value. All right, now you got me remembering that Shining shit they did. Remember the Shining thing they did? That was stellar. The Zeiss Super Speeds? Dude, that was... You remember the Zeiss Super Speeds? do you remember the Zeiss Super Speeds? No, dude, Media Division killed it with that Zeiss Super Speed video. Yeah, but they're not S tier. They're going in the A tier, though. They are A tier. They're A tier, but they're not S tier. You're probably like, what? They're not S tier, bro. They're just not. They ain't got that charisma. What do the kids call it? The Riz. All right, let's see. Oh man. Yeah. No Kofi slander on my watch though. LOL. My G deserves that A-list rating for sure. Dude is legit and is extremely genuine. LOL. Won't cape for anybody else though. Yeah, dude. Okay, that's a strong vote for Kofi. And you know what, dude? I liked Kofi's videos too. And like I said, I'm not going to let my bias get in the way. Kofi's rad, but you know what? I don't know if I'd put him on a higher tier than Brandon Washington. That's not fair though, huh? Now this is looking pretty unfair. And Kofi never talks shit. Kofi never talks shit. B tier. Now that I remember that Brandon talks shit, he's going back in the D tier. All right, I said I wouldn't let it bother me, but now it's bothering me. Anamorphic on a budget? Who are you talking about? Yeah, you're talking about, hold up, I know who you're talking about. What's his name? The kid with the afro? Yeah, he's pretty good, huh? He's funny too. Yeah, he can definitely go on the dais. Yeah, I forgot about our guy. What's his name? Tito or Tito, or is his name Tito or something? I forget his name. He is cool though. He's got some good videos. We'll throw him on there. Media Division is your favorite? Hold up, I gotta put our guy in here. Where'd he go? Now I might cancel the live. I've got too many things open. Okay, let's see. Choose files. Yeah, there he is. Okay, we'll come back to him. He's on there now, though. Shining one was amazing. Yeah, dude. The FD lens. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they're all talking about Media Division. Danny Gervitz. I do not know how to say that motherfucker's name. Danny Gervitz? Yeah, where's he at? I threw him on here. He's definitely on the dais. Where you at, Danny? Oh, Danny boy. The pipes are calling. Where are you at, Danny boy? Dude, I can't. Did I not put him on here? Oh, there he is. He's down here. Yeah, dude. Danny. Yeah, Danny's cool. Oh, man. Man, I'm going to hurt people's feelings, I feel like, dude. Hold up. It's been a long time since I watched a Danny Gervitz video. Jesus Christ, he's got a tons of subscribers, dude. 342,000 subs? Jesus criminy, dude. You know what? This guy's sick. I'm not gonna lie. This dude makes some nice stuff. But honestly, man, I don't know. There's just something like, He feels Mormon to me. Or something, you know, not that shouldn't be so funny, but you know what I'm saying? Like he feels like he's a little too nice. No offense, but those type of people always make me a little uneasy. When someone's just a little too nice, you're like, you really do? You're gonna be that nice? You're gonna be that nice. Some people are just too nice, bro. So Danny, but he's still cool. He's still gotta go. I'm gonna put him on the D tier. Oh, that's brutal, dude. I can't believe I just did that. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry, bro. Kofi is a nice kid. Yeah, he's B tier. Let's see. Are you doing Indie Mogul? Indie Mogul? No, dude, they're irrelevant. They haven't done a video in like over a year. You have to be relevant, bro. Fuck Indie Mogul. Camera Conspiracies F tier. No, we like Camera Conspiracies, but his work, I will admit, his work got a lot better once he got the OG Pocket. When he got the OG Pocket, he was doing pretty cool stuff, but then it broke on him or something. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna put him in the D tier. Now that looks fucked. That D tier looks fucked now, bro. Holy shit. Who's Kofi? Oh, Kofi's cool, man. You know, he does have good videos. Let's see. Camera Conspiracies F tier. Nah, the Scope series is straight up one of the greatest videos on the platform. Who are you talking about? Tito? You talking about Tito? Should I do Tito? I'm just not into what he does, though. Are you guys that big into what he does? All right. I mean, he helped me a lot. That matters, right? It matters that he helped me a lot. I'm talking about his videos. He's never talked to me ever in his life. But I'll put him on the C tier. That's cool. Yeah, I think Tito belongs on the C tier. He helps a lot of people. Brandon Lee. Yeah, he's on here right there. No way. Brandon Lee's going on the D tier, bro. I don't give a fuck, dude. No way. Brandon Lee's going on the D tier. He is D tier. Yes. The Tio Fernandez Anamorphic. Yeah, he's cool. He is Brazilian bottom. Can't trust anyone who gassed the S5 cameras and never once mentioned overheating. Who's that? We don't know who that is. Petapixel. How'd they make the list? Not on mine. They're not on the list yet. They're in the crowd. They're in the crowd right now, bro. Spencer Sakurai? Yeah, dude, you guys don't like Spencer? No way, dude. Spencer's legit. Dude, guys, Spencer's A tier. You don't know that? Spencer Sakurai is A tier, bro. What are you talking about? Colin Kelly is A tier. Yes. Colin Kelly is A tier, actually. If you guys, actually, no, dude. No. I can't wait. Yeah, I'll put him in A tier. He's pretty badass. I almost said no because he's so hard to follow sometimes. I was almost going to put Colin Kelly in the B tier because sometimes I'm like, dude, I did not sign up for this. Like some of his videos get so intense and you're like, stop, dude. Like just go back to like Cliff Notes, dude. That's why I want to put him in the B tier. But there's not a lot of color gradients on here. And I don't want to have that big of a gap between them because you already know Darren's got to go in the S tier. Or should it be swapped? I don't think so though, dude. Because at least Darren, I know what the fuck is going on. When I watch Colin Kelly's videos, I'm like I know it's good. And I know what he's saying is good, but my brain is just like, I'm too fucking dumb for this. Oh shit, dude. Okay. The audio guy, Chris Judd, I like him. Learned some. Yeah, I didn't even put him on there though. I thought about it, but like he really only does sound. And I know sound's important and I know I suck at it. All right, I'll go grab his picture in a minute here. We can put Chris Judd on there somewhere. He feels Mormon. What the actual... You think this stream might have a part 2? It's already been 20 minutes. I'm sorry, dude. Luke Forsyth. Hold up. I know that name, but I don't know if I remember. Luke Forsyth. Oh, this guy. Luke Forsyth. Oh yeah, I've seen his stuff. All right, I'll throw him on the dais, but I will tell you, I'm not like won over by his channel, bro. But I obviously know who he is. So for that, he's gonna go on the dais here. Okay, all I want is the perfect camera. Yeah, dude. Still D tier though. Okay. Put Cameras Conspiracy in S tier. Make everyone pissed. No, dude, we're not. You have to have a better, like this is the whole thing with the camera tier list too. It's like, dude, you can't just tell me to put someone on a tier and then I'll do it. You gotta have like a strong argument why. So sick of camera. Okay, let's get Mondo out the way. Okay, we can get Mondo out the way. Move, bitch. Let's see. Honestly, guys, I've thought about this, but I've heard a lot of weird things about the FX2 video that he did. I was honestly like, wow, because I've been thinking about this all week. I'm no joke. I knew I was going to do this video a fucking week ago. I've been thinking about this bitch all week, and I was like, you know what? Mondo should go in the C tier. But I've learned some new things about some shit, and I'm just like, I don't know, bro. Maybe I should put him in the D tier, bro. And I know that might be maybe fucked up of me, but also like, I've never been a huge fan of his channel, like real talk. So D tier it is. Brandon Lee is S tier. No, he's not. Are you crazy? You think Brandon Lee belongs up here with Lewis Potts and Patrick? You're crazy, bro. Maybe at one time. Okay, let's back up here a little bit. Cause now, look, I will agree with you actually. I think at one time he was S tier. But lately, dude, what is all of this? Bro, what is this? Like seriously, just look at his channel. Now we're gonna be like critiquing here because that's kind of the point of this. What happened? Like I look at his channel and I just go, what happened? Seriously. Yeah, even Gracie is like, what happened? This just feels weird to me when I look at his channel now. This never used to be like this. You know what I'm saying? So look, when's the last time I watched a Brandon Lee video? You can't even fucking find it, bro. Because these thumbnails are like, what is this? Honestly. And yeah, I will agree with you. There was a time when this dude was the GOAT. He was the GOAT. But now I just feel like he's he threw the towel in, bro. Like, this is what happens when you throw the towel in. You're just like, fuck it, dude. Because this is wild to me. This shit is wild to me. Okay, now that was a pretty mean roast, but that is why he's on the D tier, bro. Okay. Dude, Ill Concept, whatever the top tier is, make one above that for this dude. Yeah, Ill Concept's on here. You guys know about Ill Concept? Damn, I thought Ill Concept was gonna be a sleeper. Yeah, dude. Yeah, guys, Ill Concept. If you guys aren't familiar with Ill Concept, that dude is crushing it, man. He's just crushing it. And you know what? I was sad. I was sad when he started putting his face on camera. It was cooler. Like, if he's watching right now, honestly, bro, it was cooler before you put your face on camera. It kind of ruined it for me. The early videos were so much better. And now look, he's becoming one of us. Look at him. How I shoot photos and video at the same time. No, don't do it. He killed it, bro. Look, I could only watch like I didn't even get through the first half. I couldn't even watch the first half of this motherfucker. I was like, no, what is he doing? But honestly, he's still S tier. Go see his work. He's S tier. But I wish he would stop doing this stuff. Dude, stop doing the review stuff. You don't have to. You're too good for that, Ill Concept. You're too good for the review bullshit. All right. Have you got Volandis on the list? Oh, fuck. I forgot about Volandis. Oh, no. I forgot about Volandis. Fuck. Yeah, I did not mean to forget about him. And I know he's got, you know what I mean? I know what circles he's in. But still, dude, there's just no fucking denying it, dude. And plus, dude, this dude's story is fucking insane, dude. It's just like, dude. Plus, honestly, the whole reason I started watching Volandis' videos was because he was fucking shooting street in Detroit. I lived in Detroit for 5 years, and I thought it was so rad. And then I saw, like, he's had a huge following for a long time. Yeah, dude, Volandis kills it. Are you killing me? He kills it. And he's a survivor. Like, the dude is wild, but he's really good too. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you reminded. I'm so bummed out. I forgot about him. I get so lost watching Cullen sometimes. Hell yeah. YC Imaging? Oh, wait, I know that. YC Imaging. Hold on. Why does that sound? Oh, YC Imaging. I don't know, guys. I don't want to put him on the list. I don't even want to put him on the list. I don't want to fuck with him. I don't want to fuck with him. I'm not even going to put him on the list. Is Andrew Locke, Gaffer, and Gear on the list? Hell yeah, he is. He's right over here. Where is Gaffer and Gear? He's right here. I'm going to put Gaffer and Gear with Tito because his information is really good, but his production value is on par with mine, dude. He's like chilling in the garage. Like, he don't give a fuck, but he does have solid information, right? The only downside is his format gets a little repetitive, but other than that, I think that's what has to keep him in the C tier. I'm afraid that's where Phillip Bloom is going to go. One of my personal favorites. Phillip Bloom. He's another one we have to go review his channel. And we talked about him in an old live stream. And Phillip Bloom is one of the ones that, man, I think he fucked his channel too, guys. I honestly do. And I think, but he's still doing, I don't know. Fuck, dude. All right, I'm going to drop him in the C tier for now because I want to, we're going to go to Exhibit A real quick. Look, guys, you know, we got to help these guys out, dude. And I think Phillip Bloom went the way of Brandon Lee too, bro. Just look at his videos, dude. I don't know. He's getting there, though. It's not as bad, but he's getting there, bro. Oh, there it is. It's like, dude, as soon as the cell phones come out, the dogs go in, dude. No joke, man. As soon as the cell phones come out, I just go, fuck, dude. What happened, bro? What happened, bro? Anyways, Standard Story Company, never heard of it. Big fan of the lives, by the way, bro. Thank you. I trying to keep up, but this shit's impossible for me. Okay, let's see. Mondo D. Hold up. I don't know Mondo D neither, bro. Gaffer and Gear. Mondo makes pretty images, but all in commercial and the character. Wait, I don't know who Mondo D is. Is that, I don't know who that is. Okay, hold on. He's been thinking about this since breakfast at least. Dude, a week ago. Brandon was tops maybe 6 years ago. Dude, but what about Brandon Lee? Oh, dude, come on. Dude has bills to pay. That's why he goes from Venice to Insta360, I guess. Yeah, it makes sense. Peter McKinnon? You want me to put Peter McKinnon on this list? Guys, no, dude. He does it. He walked himself off the dais, bro. You want me to put Peter McKinnon on this list? Now you are going to make me laugh. No, dude. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. 4 days ago, going viral with a $100 camera. Come on, dude. No, man. No. Everything is no with this. This guy's whole channel is just no for me, man. I'm sorry, but it is. I know you guys love this guy. You guys love this guy. You guys love this guy. And I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense. But I can't make it make sense. I just can't. I can't make it make sense. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I guess because he's OG, but his videos never did anything for me, ever. I don't remember ever being like, damn, I learned fucking some shit from that. You know what I mean? I just haven't. I'm sorry. Brandon's Steadicam stuff is what got me into him. Oh, talk about, do you guys remember, what the fuck was the guy that used to do all the glide cam shit? Parker Walbeck or something. Remember this guy? He did all the glide cam shit. Full-time filmmaker. 2 million subs. Dude, this is what I'm saying. So this is what happens, guys. Like when you hit this level or like Peter McKinnon level, it just becomes something else. Like it just does. It just becomes like, what the fuck is going on? Like, look at these podcasts. Like, it's like, what is this? This isn't not even Parker Walbeck. You know what I mean? This is like a whole entity here. It's just crazy. It's crazy to me. Whenever he does gears reviews, it's less about the gear and more about the techniques behind using the gear. You talking about Brandon? I know. All right, fine. We'll put him up here with Phillip, but I don't want to place him higher than Phillip. Danny and Brandon in the same tier at camera conspiracies is wild. Yeah, it is, boy. But look, there's things to remember. There's a character of hosts. We're talking about the character of the host. You guys like Danny? Danny's a good kid, but he's too good. Danny's the kid that's too good. You're like, and what I mean by that, too nice. He's too nice, right? Because Louis Potts is too good too, right? You could say like Louis Potts is too good for YouTube, but that's not what I mean. When I was talking about Danny, I was talking about he's too nice. I also have a weird thing with people that are too nice. It's weird. I don't know what it is. Okay, fine. All right, we'll put Danny on the C tier. Is that more fair? That's probably more fair. Okay, let's see. In-Depth Cine? In-Depth Cine? I don't even know who that is, bro. I've never even heard of In-Depth Cine. Look, it better not be another 1 million subs fucking sellout. In-Depth Cine. Wait. I don't know who this is. I've never seen any of their videos.
Shooting a movie is like
445,000? Jesus Christ, dude. This dude's channel is huge. I've never heard of this guy. I can't throw him on there. I've never heard of him. So that's wild to me that he never... But you know what? Honestly, it's not that wild to me. I don't really watch a whole lot. Like, honestly, it's not that wild. because my algorithm is kind of screwed up right now. But yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check him out. I mean, it looks gnarly. Everybody should check this out. I've never heard of In-Depth Cine. Volandes is completely S tier. Of course, dude. We already did that. Yeah, dude. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure that we do this fairly here, but I never catch up. Watching this while out to dinner. Phil Holland. Phil Holland. I can't put you on here, dude. You're just, it's been a minute since you've done a video, bro. Or else Phil Holland would be on here. I would put Phil Holland's channel on here, but his channel kind of, I haven't, let's see. Hasn't it been a while since you've done something, Phil? Let's see. He's going to get a live roasting here. I think it's been like a year, right, bro? Yeah, a year ago. That's why I couldn't put you on the list, bro. A year? Irrelevant. Irrelevant. He waited too long. Sorry, Phil. I love you, though. Everybody go subscribe to Phil's channel, bro. Phil Holland's the man. He's a goat. And honestly, it's probably because he's actually working. Phil Holland doesn't need to be on YouTube, bro. He just does it because he likes it. All right, let's see. Volandes, yes, he is. All right, now I got lost, man. It jumps. It jumps every time that I try to scroll up and someone writes, then it jumps. I'll never catch up. I got to work backwards. Yeah, yeah, of course you are. He's always busy filming, dude. But guys, definitely follow Phil Holland if you don't know. You guys should know. I talk about him all the time. The dude is fucking insane, dude. His website is fucking amazing too. phfx.com, great place to go and just, dude, anything you want to learn, fucking PFF. Like literally, he has everything on here, dude. He has everything for the tools. It's the tools section. Check out his tools section. It's GOAT status, bro. Dude, if I was doing a tier list of websites, you'd be the S tier, Phil. You already know that. Let's see. We got to start backwards. Danny lived in Hawaii for a bit. That explains the good vibes. Directed and dropped a feature film and dropped BTS. I definitely picked up a bunch from his channel. Oh, yeah. He's super talented, dude. Danny is super talented. Are you kidding me? But yeah, he's just, he's like, you know why it is, right? Because you guys don't know by now the type of kid I was in school. I was like a bad kid in school, dude. I was really bad, dude. I was in trouble all the time. So like, obviously, like the bad kids don't like the good kids. That just is how it goes, bro. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, this is fucking Breakfast Club, bro. Danny, in this scenario, Danny Grivitz is fucking Emilio Estevez. That's hilarious. Honestly, yeah, he kind of does have the Emilio Estevez vibe. That's hilarious. Camden Hawkins loves Filmmaker Survival. Filmmaker Survival? I've never heard of him. Let's see who you're talking about. Filmmaker Survival. Filmmaker Survival. I don't even know who this is, bro. 11,000 subs. Now, wait. I know this guy. Did he first start out doing first AC videos? Yeah, he did. First AC training. Yeah, I've seen his videos before. I'm too lazy right now to screenshot him and put him in. I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, man. No, we're not going to get through the list. There's no way we're going to get through the list. Petapixel S tier? No, they're not on here at all. Guys, how do I get rid of this ad? This ad's driving me nuts. Okay. All right. Should we just fly through it? Let's just fly through it just so I can get it up. That's what I have to do. Let me move the note. Let me move the sticky. Let's fly through it. The first hour is in. I'm just going to start dropping them, bro. And if you guys want explanations, fuck, I'll give you explanations later, bro. Samuel Street. Look, there's some street photographers on here. If you don't know, I'll just yell them out. Samuel Street, A tier. Willem Verbeek. He kind of annoys me, but A tier. I'm going to put him A tier. Caleb Pike. He's an old school goat, dude. Caleb Pike's an old school goat. I can't do him dirty, dude. But also, he doesn't really show a lot of his own shit. I got to put Caleb in the D tier, bro. Cam Mackey. Oh, God, this is what you guys came for. Here's the thing. I've said it from day one. Cam makes good shit. We all know it. It's not the kind of shit that I like. I just don't. And I've explained that before. But I don't have to like someone's work to still acknowledge that the work they do is good. I've said it from day one. I've always said Cam is good. But here's the downside of Cam Mackey. It's his character. It's his character. His character is hurting his channel. Now, here's where I'm truly going to give some solid advice. I'm going to give old whippersnapper Cam Mackey some solid advice here. Old grandpa advice for Cam Mackey. bro, your audience legit has been reaching out to me. And yeah, you saw, I did them nice. I put Cam Mackey in the B tier. But Cam, dude, your audience has reached out to me telling me that you're just like mean to them, bro. Like your audience is like scared of you, dude. And that's crazy to me to think about that. And maybe that's like ultimate like goat status. Maybe that's just like fucking fight them all. Then maybe that is like some crazy shit, right? There might be method to the madness, right? But that is the one thing that I feel is pulling him down out of the A tier. Because honestly, guys, I mean, and also like, don't forget, before Cam Mackey went the way of Mondo, right? His channel was so much better, bro. I remember watching street photography videos of this guy on his X Pro 3. And I was like, dude, this shit is cool. Like, I used to think he was cool. And then look what happened. Like, look, this almost looks like fucking Brandon's page now, dude. Seriously, what the fuck happened to these guys? And that's the shit that I'm talking about, dude. But look, at the same time, you know, he's still got some skills. Skills. Name that movie reference. Skills. He's still got the skills, but it's his character, bro. It's keeping him out of the A tier. Cause I you know, honestly, but nah, his videos have been infiltrated, bro. Don't forget his videos have been infiltrated. See, I'm being too nice. His videos have been infiltrated by the cancer of YouTube. So I got to put him with the rest of the cancer. Down here with Danny Grebitz and Brandon and Phillip. He's down there, bro. He's making those videos that are not what we want anymore, bro. That's fucked up, though. Danny's not really doing that, bro. Danny's B tier. Now that I'm looking at this, damn. It's also fucked up that Tito's it. See, now I got to fucking move everybody. Okay, so Tito's got to move up to B tier. This is, look, Gaffer and Gear. Damn, he's legit, though, huh? But no, it's more about, like, with Gaffer and Gear, he's not like selling out, but he is just kind of like, I don't know. It's just different, right? It's different. It's a different kind of video. B tier, nah. I put him on C tier. Chill out. He constantly says how much he doesn't give a F, but cares more of what people say than anyone I've watched. Well, yeah, we know that. We know that. Cam is the McKinnon with twisted ego, but the same shield practices. Maybe the creator mob they lost themselves. Danny was done dirty. Do you guys feel good that now he's on the B tier? I feel like that's fair. Also, though, all right, fuck, dude. Fine, he's A tier. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Danny can go on the A tier. And I know the only reason, it's pretty fucked up when you think about it. The only reason I was not putting him in the A tier is because he was too nice of a kid. Holy shit, dude. That's so funny, dude. That's so funny to me, bro. Like, nah, we can't put him in there because he's too nice. Let me just adjust some exposure issues here. That's funny, bro. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm like 10 minutes behind, listening at 1.75 times, and Standard Story Company is good, super good. If you're just starting out writing in particular, a ton of newer people could stand to watch a few of his vids. Standard Story Company? What do you think about Marcus Rothkranz? What the hell, dude? I've never heard of any of this shit. Standard Story Company? All right, let's check him out. Dude, I'm supposed to be flying through the list. I'm getting so backtracked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen this guy. You can hear how excited I am. Yeah, I've seen this dude's videos before. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know enough about him. He didn't hook me. He didn't catch me. Let's just say that. He didn't catch my attention. I'm aware of who he is, though. If you bully just enough, he promotes people. That's hilarious. No, that's not true. That's not true, bro. I'm not being bullied, bro. You can't bully a bully, bro. That's not a thing, dude. That's not a thing. Grainy Days should be A tier. Are you out of your mind? No, bro. And I'm glad you brought Grainy Days up, because earlier we were talking about those baby goats, those wild little kids, you know, the kids running around, the baby goats. I don't know why. It's just, I can't, it's just weird. It's like baby goat is a kid. I don't know why I have to say, it's weird. I can't control it. Guys, the little baby goat is Nick Lopresti, and this dude is gonna blow Grainy Days out of the water. This dude is doing things that are just, and it's crazy. I'm putting him on the B tier, bro. If you guys don't know about Nick Lopresti, this dude is gonna give Grainy Days a run for his money. He already is. Nah, dude, Grainy Days, nah, I don't fuck with Grainy Days, bro. I just don't. And the reason why I don't fuck with Rainy Days, because I'm a Pauly B fan, bro. When I see you in them streets, son. Pauly B is S tier. You already know Pauly B is S tier. Get the fuck out of here. Jake Hayden is really good if you haven't seen his videos. Jake Hayden? Jake Hayden? Who the fuck is Jake Hayden? Let's see. Who's Jake Hayden? All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know you guys like him. I know you guys. Look, he's another one. He's another one where you're like, he's a little too nice. I'm in the back, like going like, who can I throw my pencils at today? This guy. Sometimes if they're too nice, I'm just like, fuck, dude. I don't know. Well, like it doesn't pull. You want to know why though? You want to know why though? Because like, like the sets that I've been on, people are kind of like rough and tough, you know. And I feel like, man, like maybe I'm just like always. Is there a chance that every set I've ever been on has just been like the worst set ever? There is a chance of that. I just feel like, but dude, like, no, man, that can't be right. Like, I've worked with some pretty, like, cool people, you know? So, but you know, the people on the set doesn't make the whole set a bad experience, right? You can still have good people on a set and still have a bad experience. But no, you can't bully me, bro. The only reason why you brought, like, look, it wasn't bullying. The thing with Danny, why I kept bumping him up, it's true though. It's true, because the more I thought about like his channel, the more I'm like, no, it's true. Like he's not really selling shit, is he? Like we gotta go back and look, right? Like let's go back and look at Danny real quick, because it's been a minute. But you guys are right. Yeah, I mean we're all selling shit, but like it's not as bad. I don't know. You know what killed it for me though? The vlogging stuff. Like the channel updates and the vlogging stuff. I don't know, that the vlogging stuff got weird for me. I don't know. Am I an anomaly when I say that stuff? Oh, Soul Skater. All right. God damn it. Yeah, A tier. I put him on the A tier. Everybody relax. Oh, God. Let's see. Blaine Westrop already on the list. Is that the ponytail, bro? Yo, Kev Prime knows what's up. Being on set in LA is a bullpen. He ain't joking, dude. Holy shit, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh, man. It sounds like you've been on them hood sets. Dude, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? That motherfucker just say hood set? What the fuck is that supposed to mean, bro? Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, I'm curious to see where Blaine is. Dude, who the fuck is Blaine? All right, is he? I think he's the guy with the ponytail. Is that who Blaine Westrop is? Oh, dude. No, dude. Oh, no, that's not the guy I was thinking of. I was thinking there's this one dude who has white hair and it's like a ponytail. Nah, bro, I couldn't get into it. This guy, though. This guy, do I even know who this is? Blaine Westrop. I don't even know who this is, bro. I've never seen this dude's face before. It looks pretty good. It looks good. This looks good when you slide into her DMs. But look, I don't know who he is. That would be very not fair of me. I've never seen his shit, dude. Is Zach already? Zach Rumelon. Who are all these people? What do you think of Matthew Stern? He's good, but I don't know why I didn't throw him in. I left him out. Should I throw him in? It's been a minute, dude. It's been a minute, bro. Blaine Pivovar. I don't know half of these names you guys are dropping. Wolf Crow. He's all right, dude. Wolf Crow's okay. Let me get done with what I got here, bro. Let me do my thing, dude. You guys are annoying the piss out of me now. I'm joking. I'm obviously joking. All right, let's see. Gerald Undone. Here we go. All right, let's just stay on track here. Gerald. He's one of the ones, though, dude. Look, Gerald's cool, too. And you know, we made amends only because it was my fault that we even had to make amends. But this guy, I'm going to put him... I can't put Gerald that high, even though like his channels are super informative, but I can't put him that high because guys, I don't think I've ever seen anything that Gerald has like done. Boom, mic drop. Cranky Cameraman, dude, Cranky Cameraman's the shit. Who's laughing about Cranky Cameraman? Guys, you guys are gonna hate this. I'm putting Cranky Cameraman on the fucking C tier, bro. Oh, no, I can't do that. That's not fair. I'm putting Cranky Cameraman on the D tier. But for real, if you guys don't know about who Cranky Cameraman, go watch his videos. He's always on the road. He shoots like broadcast television or some shit. But his videos they're actually very informative. They're very informative. Cranky cameraman. What the fuck? You guys don't know? Come on. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, too late. They were gonna put Gerald in B tier. Too late for that, bro. I put him on the D tier, bro. Wolf Crow. Yeah, dude. No Wolf Crow. Wolf Crow can't be in the dais, bro. Tell us to throw out names and then shit on our faces for it. Well, yeah, it's a roast. Dude, come on. Don't take it so personal. Don't take your votes personal. Come on, guys. This is what do you think a roast master isn't gonna roast the audience as well as the dais? Come on, dude. I gotta be fair. What do you think I'm gonna treat you guys like little puppy dogs? Now you guys are the good ones, and these are the bad ones. That wouldn't be fair of me, bro. That wouldn't be fair of me. Potato Jet. Did I forget Potato Jet? Now he's right there. Yeah, let's do Potato Jet. I'm gonna put him on the same tier as Cam Mackey. That's hilarious to me. I don't know why. But that's hilarious. Okay, here we got guys. Reach Films. Is he still in the house? He probably left. This is one of the ones you guys need to be on the lookout for. I'm gonna put Jeff on Jeff. Don't be sad, Jeff. But I'm gonna put Jeff on the D tier. But his channel is good. Like good. All these channels are good. Like guys, does D tier mean it's a bad channel? No, dude. Like, don't forget about what I said in the beginning, dude. Like, to be on this list at all is fucking golden, dude. Like, that's rad as fuck that all these people know who you are. Don't get so high and mighty on your castle. These people know you. You should be so honored to be on this list, bro. It shouldn't matter what tier you're on. You're all beautiful. Oh, man, that's hilarious, bro. Okay, moving on. Alt Cinecam. Alt Cinecam, I really like him, dude. I really do. I really like Alt Cinecam. I'm going to put him on the B tier with the guys that I really like. Alt Cinecam is fucking legit, dude. If you guys don't know about Alt Cinecam, he builds his own fucking cameras, bro. The guy is legit. And he's British, so that makes him even cooler. He's Airy Fanboy. I don't watch his video. I don't watch Potato Jet's videos, but I obviously know of him. I know of him. He's old school, man. Did we do Spencer yet? Oh yeah, we already put Spencer on the A tier. And that's because Spencer's an OG. Spencer's an OG. Pushing Film. Do you guys know about Pushing Film? This guy's pretty rad, dude. I think I gotta put Pushing Film on the A tier, bro. Fuck, dude. I think I gotta put Pushing Film on the A tier. So good. Chris Frost. Okay, dude, here's one. Here's a good D tier too. Chris Frost is a good D tier. Solid channel. I watch a lot of his lens reviews. You know, just very basic stuff. That's a perfect example of D tier. They're just basic. That's not a bad thing. Guys, don't be mad about being basic. Some people want, dude, I would kill to be basic. I would kill to be basic. I really would. But, you know, there's something wrong with me. I'm just saying, bro. It's not a good thing that's wrong with me either, clearly. So, you know, it's only fair to put Petapixel on this tier, right? Is this tier making sense to you guys now? Like, seriously, is it? Like, the D tier, is it making sense yet for you? Right? It's making sense to me, bro. It's making a lot of sense to me. I'm gonna fucking put Studio Binder on the D tier too, because they're just recyclers. I shouldn't even put them on here. Why the fuck is Studio Binder even on here, dude? Okay, they got in because they're lucky and I don't know how to delete. If I could delete them off of this, I would take Studio Binder out of here. I'm so mad at myself that I just put them on the D tier. Oh man, what happened to Gerald? Too tech-oriented, huh? Yeah, I mean, that's really what it is. That's all it is. So some of this stuff is just like, it's too techie. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Too techie. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. These guys get in the D tier because they're too techie, but I still like them. And I still watch them. Well, some of them. I don't watch them. I don't think I watched a Mondo video since like 2019, bro. Dude, I've never been a fan of his channel. But some of these guys, I still watch their videos, bro. I still watch their videos, some of them. All right, let's keep going, bro. Marcus Picks. Some people were mad that I put Marcus Picks in. Some people were so mad that I put Marcus Picks in here, dude. But he's fucking hilarious, man. Marcus Picks has got balls. So just for that, I put him in the C tier. He's got balls, man. He's got big balls, bro. Camera Conspiracy deserves like an odd tier, entertaining but strange. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, I feel like Camera Conspiracies doesn't quite make sense in this tier either. But now that I kind of mixed it up a little bit, like, I think it's starting to make sense that he's in there. I mean, just think about it. Like, he shows about as much as his own work as, like, you know, I don't know, Gerald or someone, you know what I mean? Like, that's not true. Cameron Conspiracy shows more work than Gerald, but like still, like, I don't know, this shit makes sense. Tom Antos goes into D. Yeah, he does. But also, like, I feel like Tom's not really relevant anymore either. Like, what the fuck happened to Tom Antos? Is he even, like, I think I only put him in there because he's OG, you know? And then I was thinking about it, I'm like, does he even still make videos, bro? Like, when's the last time this motherfucker, like, came across the fucking list, dude? Like, I don't even remember, dude. 2 months ago. But I feel like it's been years since I've seen a Tom Antos video. And probably it's because of these fucking thumbnails, dude. I don't even know what are some of these thumbnails, bro. These are gnarly. I mean, there he is. Okay, yeah, now I remember. But yeah, dude. He for me, he was OG. For me, Tom Antos was OG, dude. D for Tom? Yeah, bro. Tom Antos D tier for sure all day of the week. Yeah, he was DIY for sure. Tom has gone pro, so that's why he's not making videos anymore. What do you mean he's gone pro? Making the dinosaur theme stuff? This is what he made? Looks cool. Looks a little bit like AI though to me. Rob Ellis? Yeah, where is he? I thought I put him in here. Where'd he go? I could have swore I had Rob Ellis in here. Dude, I can't do it with these ads, bro. Guys, I could have swore I put Rob Ellis in here. Did I not? Do you guys see him? Rob Ellis. Where is he at, dude? I'm going to run out of space in the D tier. They don't just like add more broom? Are you telling me that I got to move some of these guys up? Is that what you're telling me? All right, let's finish this. Matt Day. Dude, Matt Day is pretty legit, bro. Look, all the street guys are going in the A tier. It's so fucked up. They're like, dude, John in the house. John 2001. Guys, our EP is in the house. How is everyone doing? This Sunday has been a bit cooler than yesterday. Really? Hey, Justin, saw your video the other day and agreed with your nature of being both the director and the star. Good job. Wow, dude. Thank you, John 2001, bro. That dude's stellar, bro. Guys, give it up for John. He's in the house. He is stoking the fire. No, I'm joking. Crimson Engine should go pretty high in my opinion. Yeah, he's OG, but dude, come on. I don't think he's put out a video in a minute either. And I know, is it because he's making movies now too? Everybody's moving on. Look at him. He's got fake fire, dude. Everybody's getting cooler and bigger. And then they forget about us. They just forget about us. 5 days ago, he's still out there. Wow, he's still doing it. I haven't seen him come across my thing in a long time. And look, I'm subscribed. This is weird, right? Like that's the YouTube algorithm being infected by the TikTok algorithm. Like it's fucking up everyone's algorithms. Did you guys know that? Like that's why all the algorithms on all the other platforms are like messed up now. It's because they wanted to try to copy TikTok's algorithm and they can't do it because they're fucking idiots. Anyways, I digress. Crimson Engine, I don't know, bro. I put him on the C tier, bro. I put Crimson on the C tier. He's OG for sure, though. He's OG, dude. That is a fucking bias for street photographers. Yeah, dude. I'm biased for the street photographers, dude. Blaine should be on the list. Oh, shit. Josh Sattin's in the house, dude. Josh. Do you think Blaine should be on the list? He's in here, bro. Screenshot Casey Neistat and put him in the SS tier where he belongs because he started all of this. That's true, but I don't know if he is. Yeah, you think I should do that? Maybe I should do that. The problem is, though, yeah, I think maybe you're right. I guess you're right. You know what the weird thing is? And I've thought about this a lot, guys. I've thought about this so much. And we forget that, like, Casey Neistat was a documentarian. Like, you forget that. Honestly, you forget that he's a documentarian. And now, like, his videos, I don't know, his videos are crazy nowadays. Because I also feel like he hit a level where he's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that clearly has happened to him. Not that his videos got bad. I'm not saying that his videos got bad. But there's just like a different kind of attitude to them, which I actually respect. You're right. I guess it was wrong of me to leave Casey Neistat out. I guess there was like, the problem is though, is like, where the fuck do you put Casey Neistat on a list like this? And what I mean by that is like, yeah, because you already said it, dude. You already said that he started all of it, which is not wrong, you know? And it's like, I feel like because of that, there's like, what is the tier above the S tier? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the tier above the S tier. Because I feel like that's actually where you would actually put a Casey Neistat channel. I don't know. Maybe I drank the Kool-Aid, dude. I don't know. What? Might as well. Let's see. If you're biased for street photography, you should put Camera Conspiracies in S tier. He does street photography at 7,000 frames per second. I've seen it. It's not just because they do any sort of street photography. Have you guys seen their fucking their work? Like, have you seen their work? You know what I mean? Like, it's good, dude. You guys know there's a soft spot in my heart for street photography. None of you would have a fucking job if it wasn't for street photography. So don't forget that either. If you're going to talk about Casey Neistat, don't forget that street photography is the whole reason there is video today, right? Like, just think about it. It's the beginning. It's the roots. Yeah, and you're right. GX Ace is on here. I was going to put GX Ace in the... Fuck, dude. Where should I put GX Ace? Now you got me looking at this S tier. I don't know, dude. Fuck what y'all say. GX Ace is going in S tier. His videos are insane. His videos are fucking mind-blowing, dude. You already know that. You know it is that. You know that's true. Is Neistat making videos? Yeah, he is. But that's what I mean. They're just different nowadays. Casey is definitely legendary status. It's true. He is. He's the OG Master Blaster. It's very true. Yo, Hall of Fame tier, God tier. Yeah, you're right. Dude, I like Kev Prime. Dude, Kev Prime sounds cool as fuck. Yes, you're right, dude. It would be Hall of Fame tier. Can I add a tier? Or do I have to pay for that? Sigma F. Why is everybody talking about Sigma FP? What the hell's going on? Is there like some sort of fucking circus? Like, what is going on? Why are all of you talking about Sigma FP right now? Justin, please tell Deva no, he can stop spamming the Sigma FP. Yeah, what's going on? Hold on. Why are you guys... Oh, it's just one dude. It's one dude spamming for a Sigma FP right now? Why though? Do I have to mute you, bro? I've never had to do that before. Don't make me mute you. Tell us why. Tell us why Sigma FP 2025 for filmmaking. If you don't tell me why in your next fucking message, I'm gonna fucking block you, dude. Seriously, dude. That's crazy. I thought it was a different person the whole time. Scott Balcom should be in there. I know he's chill. Dude, talk about guys that are too nice. Scott Balcom is way too nice, bro. Scott Balcom is way too nice, bro. He's way too nice. He's nicer than Danny Kravitz. And Danny Kravitz is pushing the line for me. No, I love Scott. Scott knows I love him. But guys, honestly, fuck, this list is never gonna happen, bro. You guys fucked up my list, dude. You guys fucked my list up, dude. It's one guy spamming. Did he stop? Did he stop spamming? Because I'm about to ban my first banner, dude. Joseph Nikoff, what are you saying, bro? Filmmakers Academy? Yeah, dude. Because they're, yeah, we'll get into that. Yup, I'm gonna block them. Okay. Bro is begging for an answer. Everyone wants you to make up with the FP. Is everybody still butthurt about the stupid FP, dude? I think another observation might be how each creator's channel has changed to where they are now. Interesting to see how creators may have gained traction from one thing and now do something else. That is true, right? That would be Tom Antos for sure, right? Right? Like Tom Antos is obviously one of those guys that, was he the first one to use the YouTube as like a jumping platform and really do it? Because you know people talk about that. People talk about that like, we're going to use YouTube as like the jumping board. But Tom Antos might be the first one to actually do that. I think he was the first one to actually do that. Am I wrong for thinking that? Are you guys going to make me put him higher now? All right, I'll take him out of the D tier because now you got me thinking about it. Fuck, that C tier looks not good. That C tier looks gnarly to me, guys. I think we got to clean up that C tier, dude. It's looking insane. Oh my God. Gerald should be Gerald tier at the bottom. Nah, dude. Gerald's with all these guys. It makes sense, bro. Look at this. Look at the thumbnails. This makes sense. D tier makes sense to me. And don't forget, it's not a fucking bad thing. Dude, this is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing they're on the list at all. That means we're all talking about them. Don't forget about this. This is an ad for all of them. Whether it's a roast or like not a roast, you know what I'm saying? Like this is all good for everyone on this fucking list right now. Like don't get it twisted, bro. I'll be taking checks in the morning. No. Oh shit, I'm the ultimate. I'm the ultimate shiller. I'm shilling YouTube channels. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious, dude? Holy shit. Okay, we got off track a little bit here. Blaine S tier for sure. Are you talking about Blaine that's in the chat right now? Blaine Westrop checkmark in the chat right now. Oh man. Kai W in the house. I love Kai. Kai's OG too, man. To me, guys, honestly, to me, Kai W is like the Casey Neistat of our little universe. For real. I've never like looked at Casey Neistat's channel and looked at his, this is going to sound really fucked up, but I've never looked at Casey Neistat's channel and thought of it as a filmmaking channel. I just haven't. I've always looked at his channel and thought of it as like, oh, he's a vlogger. But I know this is fucked up because I know like all YouTube channels are vloggers and vice versa, whatever. But like, I feel like the filmmaking channels really go out of their way to let you know, like, this is a filmmaking channel. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Casey has always had way more of that vlogging element. So to me, Kai W in the beginning, like in the olden days, like Kai W was like the Casey Neistat of the camera universe for me. Maybe that's only for me. I don't know why, but that, and I know like he wasn't doing, maybe it'd be more fair to say like, maybe it'd be more fair to say that Brandon Lee, I guess that makes more sense. Brandon Lee is like the Casey Neistat of our world, right? That makes more sense. Fuck, here we go. I got to put him on the B tier. That makes more sense. Brandon Lee is like the Casey Neistat of our universe. I really do think that. Whereas like Kai W was also kind of around that. Like he wasn't in that universe, but he was like rotating around it. You know what I mean? And maybe for me, it's because I thought he was hilarious. And that goes a long way for me. Like if you're funny as shit, obviously that goes a fucking miles for me, dude. Because don't forget, guys, we have criteria over here. Character of the host is criteria. Don't forget about the character of the host, right? And so because of that, Kai W, I think is also like C tier for me. Because like normally a channel like his would be D tier because he's really just like banging out reviews. But like honestly, like C tier because he's fucking funny as shit when he does it. And honestly, like his photography isn't that bad, really. Okay, let's see. I think you have to promote sums from C to B tier, okay? C is the casual tier. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. Fuck. Cam, honestly, I know me and Cam hate each other, like hate each other. but honestly, I probably would put Cam in the B tier. That would probably make more sense. But there's a part of me that just doesn't want to. Because I don't know. Because I keep thinking about the character of the host. You know what I'm saying? The thing with Gerald is that he is so technical, he sometimes forgets to get to the real stuff. I've never seen, I don't know, maybe I haven't watched enough of his channel. I'll also spice this. Here we go, Phil Holland. He says, I'll also spice this up a bit. I've worked with at least one of the people at this list professionally long ago, and I've had interactions with about 40% of these creators via answering questions. Well, yeah. Phil Holland probably, dude, we should have done this tier list with Phil Holland, like secretly chiming in thoughts on each of them. Like it would actually be Phil Holland's tier list, but me like, you know, being the puppet. That would have been a fucking good tier list, dude. And plus, I think a lot of people would be like, what happened to Justin? Kai is HOF tier for show. It's okay, Blaine. We'll fight for you till you get on the tier. Blaine. All right. Kai Wong is a force. Yeah, dude, I agree. There should be another tier system where you grade them on the effectiveness of a pivot from each YouTuber. Yeah. All right. Are we gonna fuck up this whole list right now? Are we like completely switching how we do things here? If Gnome Kroll had a YouTube channel, he'd be S tier. Maybe, but do you know who the real backbone behind Gnome Kroll is? I'm glad you guys brought up Gnome Kroll. Do you know who the backbone of Gnome Kroll is? Right? That's his name, right? Yeah. Dude, do you guys know? Do you guys know that who really helped Gnome get started? And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking shit here, guys. Allegedly. The way it appears to me, because I have to do this now, the way it appears to me, there is one person that helped Gnome Kroll get on the map a little bit. And it is, in my opinion, just my opinion, it's Matteo Bertoli. Because Matteo Bertoli is a fucking goat. And he is S tier. Matteo Bertoli is a fucking goat. I will fight you on that shit. And he was Gnome's cinematographer. He might still be Kroll's cinematographer for all I know. But I mean, honestly, guys, you have a cinematographer at Matteo's level. Obviously, your work is gonna get known, right? Let's just be real here. And if I'm wrong about that, then prove it. But that's not to say that Gnome doesn't have lots of good information, because he does. I've been on his blog a long time. But also, I think everyone knows that Kroll is a director, right? So that makes sense, right? And I think that's a good testament. Get yourself a good TP, which is something that I'm trying to do currently. Because I don't want to fucking shoot anymore either, dude. I want to go back to what he was much better at. Okay, and so that's the whole thing, though. You get yourself a good shooter, and those two things can go a long way. You know what I'm saying? How do you spell that channel name? What, Matteo Bertoli? It's his name, bro. He's from Italy or something, dude. This dude's the man, dude. You don't know about Matteo? Matteo's the man. Matteo's the fucking man, dude. This guy's the man. And his videos have always just blown me away, dude. No joke. No joke. Yeah, Matteo's the shit, dude. Anyways, Matteo's the reason I got into Bimsy. Yeah, he's big into black magic. We know that. Are you using their image, their YouTube persona, or production value as the baseline? What do you mean? What does that mean? I don't know what you mean, Matthew Intil. Am I using their image, their YouTube persona, or production value as the baseline? Well, I'm doing these criteria. You're more than welcome to call in and adjust this criteria. It's production value, image making skills, and the character of the host. And yeah, how the fuck would I look, I think it's wrong. Phil brought up the personal aspect. I think it's wrong to rank a YouTube channel based up. Oh, I see what you're doing here. Are you guys fucking with me now? Are you fucking with me now because of my personal bias with some of the people on this list? Are you fucking with me now? I get it now. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing in there. I see what you're doing in there. Okay, I see. Yeah, it is very hard. It's very hard not to let your personal bias get in the way. And I'm trying really hard not to do it, right? Obviously. Because I want to really approach this as an audience member. That should be how you actually do a YouTube channel tier list, from the eye of the audience, not from oh, I'm good buddies with so-and-so or whatever. That's not how I'm doing it, because if I was doing that, Jeff Fagan would be S tier, because I am friends with Jeff. He would be S tier, and fucking Josh Satin would be S tier. Everybody I know would be S tier. We're not doing it that way. We're doing it the real way. We're doing it audience way, dude. I'm brand new to the camera world, dude. That's how we're doing it. Who's gonna help me, and who the fuck's gonna right? Because that's what the filmmaking YouTube universe should be about. Who's gonna fucking help me, dude? Who's gonna show me how to do this shit, right? Because everybody knows that, right? Everyone knows that everyone's watching YouTube more than anything else nowadays, right? That's the way we're doing this tier list, bro. Honestly. So that's why I was trying not to let my personal opinions get in the way, because at the end of the day, that's why I was saying D tier still matters. These channels, all of these channels on D tier still matter if you really just want to learn something, right? The D tier is where you go to learn, obviously, right? But the S tier is where you go to learn something else. You follow me? The S tier is where you go to learn the art, right? That's what we're talking about, bro. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And I think I'm doing a really good job of not letting my personal bias get in the way, because you have to remember the character of the host. You know what I'm saying? It's the character of the host. Okay, let's see. The list is pretty accurate and consistent. Yes, thank you. A lot of these guys are not who they appear to be when you meet them. Only a handful are, or you see who you get. Hey, I don't know. We know that already about some of these guys, just because their true colors are shown to us. We already know that, but we're looking beyond that, guys. We're looking beyond that. We're like young bucks now, and we're like, dude, I want the best channel for what I'm trying to learn. What are you trying to learn, Timmy? I'm trying to learn how to make good images, Sally. She's like, damn, Timmy's so cool. Can't wait till he starts his own YouTube channel. See what I'm talking about? Follow along now, kids. Follow along. Okay. We can say D tier has one criteria only. No, these guys are good. All right, we're moving on. You guys, we're moving on. All right, Maddie Day. All right, we'll skip the street photo guys for a minute. Let's also mention YouTubers who push the inner inspiration within us. I want to call out to Jocks and Just K. I don't know those guys either. I was just trying to figure out if you were leaning on one of the criteria harder than the others. Maybe, but I feel like I'm doing that for each of them, honestly. I'm obviously doing that for each of them, right? Because some of them excel in one criteria than the other two. So obviously when that happens, there is like a tip of the scales and you're like, shit, dude, his image making is dominating everything right now. Like, seriously, that has happened for most of our S tier, honestly, except Lewis Potts. I think I just have a soft spot for Lewis Potts because I just feel like he is so chill. But I don't know, Pauly B is pretty chill too. Pauly B is super, super chill, excellent host, and he actually really is a real host. Half of his videos are him interviewing other famous street photographers or well-known street photographers, right? So he's just a really fucking good host, right? Like, and maybe I'm trying to like balance those two things, right? Like really good host, because to me, that's important. I care about the character. To me, that's important, right? And it's more than just like, oh, he's really nice. Oh, he's business oriented, or he's really educational or whatever. Yeah, but there's got to be something. There's got to be like some charisma to it. You know, there's got to be something that like grabs you. It's like, well, fuck, I got to keep watching this shit. You know, it's the Riz, man. Like the kids are saying, you know, the Riz. We need more of that. You know, we need more of that. Anyways. Oh, stills and video. All right, I know. I'm sorry that I threw the street guys in here, but I don't know how to get rid of them. Like, I don't know how to take them out once they're in. And also, I don't know if that's fair, guy. You guys are so against, there's like this war of photo versus video. And I've never been like that. I'm like this. I'm like this, bro. Whoa, remember those days? Bro, I'm like that. Like they're all intertwined. To me, it is. Like a frame is a frame is a frame. I don't understand. Like, where do you think they started? Everyone started making stills, you know? So I guess that's why my brain just includes them. You know what I'm saying? Pauly B cannot carry his own weight when it comes to street photography. What are you talking about? I don't know if that, I disagree with that, first of all. However, when it comes to interviewing, he does an okay job, but I wouldn't put him in S tier with Viva Landis. You're out of your mind, bro. You're out of your mind. And I think it's because a lot of people are confused by street photography, right? Street photography isn't just like cool composed shit, right? Like you gotta think about the goats of street photography, like Gary Winogrand, Robert Frank, like real street photography. Pauly B is doing real street photography. I'm sorry, but he is. DSLR Guide is actually showcasing the practice of filmmaking, solving problems. Yeah, but I think that's D tier shit, dude. Like D tier is like the school. D tier is the school. Now tell me I'm wrong. Well, Camera Conspiracies doesn't really make sense for that. But he is kind of like, you know, like he's like the he's the recess, right? Like Camera Conspiracies is the recess of the of the school zone. And this is all school zone. This is all of these channels are school zone. D tier I'm talking about. D tier is school zone. You're not going to fucking, you know, that's just how it is. And I think because of that, you guys are now you guys are going to fucking kill me, dude. I'm putting Film Riot in the D tier because you know he's the #1 film school. Film Riot is the #1 film school of YouTube. That's hilarious, bro. Fog, you guys are going to kill me for that. Let's also mention YouTubers who inspire and push us to create. I can debate that. Pauly B or Volandis will not fill up a gallery based on their own weight unless they collab. No, you're full of shit. You're full of shit, bro. First of all, either of them could have a fucking gallery. It's not that hard, dude. Film Riot and D, fair. It is fair. Oh, man. I love Camera Conspiracy, but he's like the recess of the school. Let's keep going on. All right, we'll bypass the photographers for now because I know you're going to get pissed off. This guy's a new one. Here's a kid, a baby goat. There's a baby goat amongst us. I'm putting all the baby goats on the B tier. Is that fair of me? I don't think that's fair of me. Fuck. Is it fair of me to put the baby goats on the B tier? That's probably not fair, bro. I got to put them down here. All right, we got to move the baby goats down here. It doesn't make sense to put a baby goat on B tier. You would move Film Riot to at least C because they're entertaining. Dude, I can't remember the last time I watched a Film Riot video. Every time, dude, I've never been able to watch a lot of their videos. I respect them, don't get it twisted. But the problem why I can't watch Film Riot videos is because I grew up in Florida. And when I watch Film Riot, I go, yeah, dude's from Florida. I knew he was from Florida before he even fucking said he was from Florida. He's too Florida for me, bro. Although I would move film. Okay. Now, in that case, Wandering DP is the school, has the university and the grad school. But you guys forget, Wandering DP is a working commercial cinematographer. And he shot a feature film. Wandering DP shot a feature film. That's the whole reason why his Patreon got kind of fucked up, because he was going to show us how it went down and then it got fucked up. No, Wandering DP works, bro. Wandering DP works, bro. He works. Okay, yeah, but we're talking about a gallery that's worth... Okay, we're done talking about that. A tier is where you go for bleeding edge image creation. D tier is where you go for information and basic knowledge. Everything else in between are gradations. That's what I'm trying to do, Kevin. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, we're trying to like set that up right now. Film Riot is offbeat humor, should give them a higher rating. No, dude, they're not funny to me. It's Florida humor, but not the good kind. Oh shit, dude, that was fucked up. The reality is that anyone on your list is the kind that is not an ass, but is ready to teach and support others. I did not learn my craft by people who did not want to teach. I had true teachers. That's John for you, but John's old school. John's like, what the fuck? We didn't even have YouTube. That's right, John. But I think there are some solid educators on this, and I think all of them are. First of all, I think every channel on this list right now is a solid educator. Fight me on that. Then fuck. Shane Hurlbut. Yeah, he's all the way film school though. You want Shane Hurlbut on here? Fine. We'll put Shane Hurlbut on here, but he's not going beyond the D tier. Look at that. I just get a fatter D tier. Who said I would fill it up? It just gets fatter, bro. We're gonna have a Moby Dick on our hands. And the reason why I put Shane on the D tier is because his whole channel is one ad. His whole channel is one ad for his school. That's all it is. Let's go to Exhibit A right now. This is my whole beef with his channel. It's one huge ad for his school. That's all it is. It's one huge ad for his school. Like maybe not this podcast thing. God damn it. Now he's doing podcasts. God damn it. Of course he is. God damn it. God damn it. You're going to make me take him out of the D tier. Fine. I'll put Shane. Fuck, he's old school though, dude. Man, fuck. I got to put Shane in the S tier, dude. He's in the ASC. He's in the ASC for crying out loud. God damn it. But I'm not a fan of his channel. I'm not a fan of his channel, but I respect him. He's ASC. You can't fight that. Volandes and Cam are very similar in their approach. Volandes just doesn't have the money-saturated crew. You think Volandes and Cam are in the same... Have you lost your mind, dude? No way, dude. Volandes is so much a different channel than Cam Mackey. Have you lost your mind, bro? You're going to say Volandes and Cam have similar channels? That is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. Craziest shit I ever heard in my life. Okay, what's the whole point of having a list if you can't even debate it? I mean, it's just coming from your own bias, then, which I can understand because this seems to be your own personal opinion. No, debate it. We're debating it. You were talking about galleries. You were arguing about who's going to get a gallery. You're not even debating the tier list, Stillmatic. What are you even talking about right now? I know it's been said before, but make art now should really be on the list. No, I don't agree with that. Hurlbut visuals. As an FA member, I agree. He's a school, 100%, but he's ASC. He's the real deal. He's the real deal. You're not going to, yeah, he can't be on the D tier. Exactly. He's the real deal. CVP. All right, CVP. We all came. CVP are goats. They're goats, but they're not like, fuck you guys, man. You guys are going to kill me, bro. Fine. I'll put CVP. Look, I'm going to start them on the B tier. You guys are going to fucking kill me. I'm putting CVP on the B tier. Really thankful for your video on camera testing. That's fair, bro. I hate that he uses big ass expensive lights. Who? Okay, fine, whatever. He's on the S tier, bro. Filmmaker Academy is on. Or are you talking about CVP now? FA is testing the BM versus Cine 12K lately. Of course he is. He's fucking Shane Hurlbut. That guy could get anything he wanted. He's Shane Hurlbut. We're not denying that. What makes Volandes a different? Please explain. Okay. Since we're going to get into this, okay, let me show you Volandes' channel, bro. Let me just show you his channel. If you're not familiar, okay? The dude is... Now, look, the reason why we're not watching the videos is because they'll all fucking flag me the minute they can, right? But these have a certain look to them, okay? It's this is just a unique fucking channel, dude, okay? And plus, dude, he brought us through his whole fucking life. Like, the dude went through fucking cancer and shit. Like, this is like crazy shit, dude, right? This is like crazy shit, right? This is like a whole nother level of channel. You want to talk about Casey Neistat should be on another level? Volandes should also be on another level, right? This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is what I'm talking about. And then you go, and then you say that he's the same as Cam Mackey? Have you lost your goddamn mind? Dude, have you lost your goddamn mind, dude? You must be in the shill army, dude. Look at this. No, dude, this is not the same. He has been bitten by the cancer. Not, I tell you, that was not what I meant to say. Cam Mackey has been bitten by, I was going to say the cancer of YouTube, but that would be fucked up. But he's been bitten by a bug, right? His channel has been bitten by a bug. Let's just say that. And you all know what I'm talking about. I don't think Volandi's channel has been bitten by the same bug. I think he's been bitten by a bug, but not the same bug, right? Let's just keep it at that. That is how it falls for me, folks. But hey, you vote. I don't care. We'll move him around. I've been really, like they said, you guys bully me enough. And yeah, you know, I'm not a strong bully. I already admitted that. You guys know that. Fuck, I only weigh $125. Come on now. I learned a lot from Newman Films back in the day. Newman Films? I don't recall Newman Films. CVP is good. That's why they're B tier. Yeah, that's why I said B or A. Bro, what's the beef with Make Art Now? There's no beef. Look, this is the thing. This is why everybody's going to hate me after this, because they think like now I beef with everybody. Guys, I cannot repeat enough. Everybody on this fucking website right now, every avatar you see, these are all, we already said, these are all goats. They're all goats. They're all fucking goats, right? The fact that we even know them, it makes them a fucking goat. Don't forget that, dude. Right? But I don't get me started on Make Art Now. I'm not saying he's not a goat, but he's in a different barn. Let's just say that. Okay, let's move on with this. My boy Joshua. I've always been a big fan of Joshua. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm putting you can debate me on this. The calls are open, by the way. I'm putting Joshua on A tier. I just think he's like next level, dude. And just his persona, everything. And just look at the A tier now. Is the A tier starting to make sense to you guys? I know there's like some street photographers in there, but it's kind of making sense to me, bro. Yes, Volandes is the man. We all know that. Hot take, Make Art Now literally did one cool thing on YouTube, and that was the night shots on that drone. It was S tier work, but not a whole lot after that besides that spinning camera rig. I don't even know what he does anymore. I don't even know what he does. Shane Herbert, but I still think he teaches good lighting stuff despite him use lighting gear we won't have, but he's good. Yeah, because he's the real deal. And we never said that. What do you mean Shill Army is wild? You think it's crazy that I'm not allowed to call a goose a goose? They literally call themselves the Shill Army. This is the crazy, wackiest shit to me. They get mad that we call them shills. They call themselves shills. That's the craziest shit to me. It's like, bro, how are you going to act like a goose, talk like a goose? You label yourself a goose, and then you get mad that I go, hey, look at these geese. You've lost your fucking mind. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Volandes keeps it at filmmaking. Hell yeah, he does. His channel, Volandes, all he does is review camera lenses and cameras. You can't compare them to Ill Concept. However, it was corny for Ill Concept to show his face. Yeah, I already said that. I already said about Ill Concept. I think his channel went down a little bit as soon as he started, like, yeah, exactly. Like he came to the vlogging side of things. But no, dude, I don't care if all Volandes does now is camera lenses. I don't care. His work is still fucking next level to me, dude. Luke Newman, I don't know Luke Newman. Antona and Chelsea Northup? Chelsea Northup? Tony and Chelsea Northup? Hell no, they're not on this list. I said these people are goats. Motherfuckers said Chelsea and Tony Northup. We don't hate you, bro. You just being real. Okay, I think Volandes uses his channel as a kind of journal too. Exactly. That's next level. No one's doing that. So Justin, you're definitely right. I was off my rocker and comparing Volandes to Cam. You're right. If you go to people that don't know photography, these people are not considered ghosts. This is all within the review community. Okay, fine. I know. But at the same time, like they've also proven themselves. And also, what the fuck are you talking about? Colin Kelly was working way before he joined YouTube. Spencer Sakurai was working way before he joined YouTube. Patrick O'Sullivan was working way before he joined YouTube. A lot of these guys were working. You know, supposedly Cam Mackey was working before he joined YouTube, right? A lot of these guys were working before they joined YouTube. So what are you even going on about, bro? What are you even going on? They want to be YouTubers. What are you talking about? You don't think Louis Potts, would want to be doing something else? No, he's going the Shane Hurlbut route, bro. Probably, I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't open a school, but I don't know. Maybe that'd be cool if he did. But I'm just saying, like, he's still on YouTube because they want to do YouTube. It's honestly more lucrative to do YouTube. You guys haven't figured that out yet? That's why Cam and all those guys are mad. It's smarter to be YouTubers. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Ultra Sharp Films, don't know about them. Pony Smasher Films, I've never heard of them. Cine Dailies is fire. Great info and really stand up, dude. 100%. That's why he's in the A tier. Cinematography Database, Matt Workman was S tier at one point. He's irrelevant at this point for me. He totally forgot about YouTube, bro, as he should. He totally forgot about YouTube. He's creating empires, as he should. I'm talking about Matt Workman. Okay. However, I do agree that D-list is pretty accurate. 100%, bro. Okay, let's see what Thea is saying. But there is a category of YouTubers that review the same brands and products, some more creative or boring than others, but it seems to me it's just marketing with no production value. Yes, and those people are where they belong. They're where they belong. Making art now, every once in a while makes a goat video. I need to watch the replay of this and check out some of these channels I've never heard of. Yeah, you should, bro. All of these channels. Like I said, can you see all of them? We haven't even put Casey on the list, and that's the way it's going to stay, bro. He's a vlogger. I don't care what you say. Fight me on it. I need to watch the, okay. What about Brady Bassett? No, Brady, no. He can't be on here, bro. He can't. Brady's not allowed on here. Max Yuryev. Max Yuryev. I don't know who that is. Volandis offers real criticism in his recent budget and a more, okay. B tier doesn't make sense to me. I think there needs to be some stuffies between B and C. Wait, what are you saying? B tier doesn't make sense to you? It is getting a little nutty, isn't it? Like, it's weird. I will agree with you. The B tier is a little fucked up right now. I'm not even gonna lie about that one. Yeah, Louis Potts kills it. That's why he's S tier, bro. Brittany Janae, no, get out of here. I was working before YouTube existed. Phil Holland says he was working before YouTube existed. Cries. So was Shane, for that matter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, Shane was shooting fucking tons of movies. Phil Holland was on tons of movies. These guys are the real deal. Phil, I already told you, Phil, you'd be in here, but you didn't do a video in like over a year, dude. I had to have some sort of line to draw. Okay, let's see. I mean, if we're basing it off of your personal criteria, then yes, I do agree with the placing on this list. What do you mean my personal criteria? What are you talking about? This stuff is not personal. Criteria for judging, production value, image making skills, character of host. What do you not understand? How is any of that personal, bro? Production value, image. Dude, do you think if I was making a personal list, do you think fucking Cam, Mackey, and Mondo would even be on this list right now? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the fuck? You're not making sense right now, dude. This is not personal, obviously. It's not. I have criteria for judging, dude. I'm sorry for ripping into you, bro. I'm sorry for ripping into you. Okay, let's see. Potts has a course. No, we're not going to promote courses in here. Pony Smasher is David Samborg, director of Shazam. Damn, and he's got a channel now? Hold up. Pony Smasher. Hold up. Let me pull that up real quick. Well, you guys know the guys that made Talk to Me. They were YouTubers doing movies. That's all they did was movies. The kids, the twins that made Talk to Me, they were like a real movie making YouTube channel. That's how they got the budget for Talk to Me. I've never seen this dude before, so maybe I'll have to check him out. I'm subscribed to him though. How am I subscribed to him? And I feel, what did I watch? I don't recognize any of this stuff. I don't know, man. You're going to have to call in on that one. Put Nigel Bajos. Oh, you're right. We forgot about Nigel. Where are you, Nigel? There he is. Dude, you guys know he has like 3 channels? This dude has like 3 channels. He's got one that's all skateboarding. And yo, he's good skating. Honestly, okay, he's a really good skateboarder. I'm going to try not to let that, you know what I mean? Like, he skates like how I skated in high school. That's how good he is. Like, he's good, dude. Like, he's good. He's actually good at skateboarding. I'm like, damn, he's fucking good. I'm going to put, what'd you say to put him in? No, I was going to, where'd that go now? I was going to put, where should I put Nigel? He's pretty, I don't know. I think I'll leave him on the, fuck. I put him on the B tier though. You said A tier? You think not? Yeah, maybe you're right. But dude, Danny Grevitz and Joshua's up there, dude. All right. I can put Nigel on the A tier. I mean, fuck, if it was just based upon his skateboarding skills, I'd put him on the fucking S tier. All right, let's see. I don't know if Snappiness is the right channel for this list, but I love his vids. Snappiness. Justin Porter? Who's Justin Porter? Brittany Janae. Everybody's talking about Brittany Janae? Haven't seen enough of her stuff, dude. I followed him for years. One of my faves. Carlos Stigliano. What is this? Daniel Schiffer. Oh, I forgot about Daniel. No, he's on here though. Daniel's on here. I could have swore I put, yeah, he's right here. Isn't that Schiffer right there? Isn't that Schiffer? I got to put him on the same tier as Brandon Lee, though. That's only fair. These guys go on the same tier. They're like in the same universe. Why not Brittany Janae, or even because I don't Brittany Janae. I have never watched any of her videos, bro. I've never watched one of her videos. But why not Brady? Same. I've never watched any of his videos. I don't think that's fair of me to do. I can't put them on the tier list if I've never even seen their video. Talk to Me was great. Hell yeah, it was. Nigel is out here making beautiful images with nothing. It's true. It's true. That's why he's A tier, though. I think that's fair to put Nigel in A tier. Nigel was one of the people who got me to make my first short and start my career. God damn. Well, that's legit AF. Dude, he has used cheap gear when everyone showed. No, it's true. He was still using the Blackmagic Pocket. What the hell else? Yeah, I think he just started using the OG Pocket again. Nigel Houston? No, Nigel doesn't have. Nigel Houston probably does have a YouTube channel. Let's be real. I dig a few of these creators because of their work or journey. Spencer, Volandis, shout out to Graining Days too, for example. POV is cool for a few others, but the shill stuff is rough to watch. That's coming from Phil Holland, guys. That's true, man. That's what I'm talking about too. But the one thing I disagree with you on, Phil, is Grainy Days. I can't get into his channel, bro. Dare you to prove it. Prove what? Are you talking to me? Justin Porter, what? You guys just trying to get me to read stuff out loud? You guys trying to get me canceled by just reading your stuff out loud? That can happen, by the way. You seen Jake Hayden? Yeah, I've seen him, but I've seen him. I've seen a lot of these guys. I've also not seen a lot of these guys. Bro, Carlos Stigliano shot Danny Gervitz's film, I Think I'm Sick. Okay, now maybe I have seen that because I'm aware of Danny. Okay, let's see. Carlo. Oh, I know who you're talking about. The kid. He's the little Italian kid, right? And he does the interviews. Yeah, this guy. I didn't know that. I didn't know he shot Danny's video. For real? Oh, someone's calling in. I think we have a caller. Took you guys long enough. Popcorn Studios. Popcorn Studios. Popcorn Studios, you're in the house.
I'm on the live.
Yeah, you're live, brother.
So why you don't have Brady Brissett? I just want to know why.
Oh, I don't have him on. There's just some people that here's the thing. I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't follow every single YouTuber.
This is Paris, by the way.
Who?
That's my company. This is Paris, Director Paris Homes, but that's my company, New York Popcorn Studios. You and I both shot a video for Scotty Nando a long time ago.
Oh yeah, Scotty Nando music video. I remember. We shot it on the old Red, I think. Which one did we shoot it on? 5K.
No, you shot one, and I also shot a different video for him. But I know you from like watching lighting stuff because I had bought my light grid through your recommendation.
Nice, yeah. Bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it's just a thing, there's a lot of guys that didn't make the list just because they just weren't on the vortex of my brain.
Oh, so basically because you don't really you don't know them, you're not aware of them.
Right. I mean, there's plenty of, so what would be the argument to throw him on the tier list based upon, what is he, you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, now's your chance to pitch your vote for Brady Brissett.
Well, okay, so I think Brady Brissett, I have you say his last name, because he teaches lighting from a standpoint of low budget gear to high budget gear. And I feel like that's good. To learn, lighting is super important. So for a YouTuber to teach that, I feel like it's valuable. And I learned a lot from him. I mean, I learned a lot from you too. So it's certain YouTubers I watch. I look forward to coming to, watch their channel. And Brittany Janae, she's another one. She teaches a lot of behind the scenes stuff. You get to see it from behind the scenes standpoint. You have some guys up there that I don't even understand, how you have this person up there, but you don't have, I get you said you don't know them, but it's this is from, I see, if you go to Brady's page, you'll see a lot of filmmaking behind the scenes stuff.
100%.
Same type of stuff you do in a way.
100%, bro. I hear you. All right, dude. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Well, I'll broaden the horizons and we'll get into it right now. I hope that you stay on the live. I got to let you go right now. Thank you for calling in. You were the first one. You're a warrior. You're a warrior.
I might call back, but okay.
All right, bro. All right. All right. That's hilarious. Okay. Now that's a pretty, okay, hold on. Did you guys hear him okay? Were you guys able to hear him? Last time you could actually hear the calls. He puts up a strong argument, right? Because he's like, oh, it's pretty messed up that you don't have certain people on there just because you aren't aware of them or you don't watch their videos. Oh, director Paris Holmes, that's who it was. Thank you for calling in, Paris. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a fair argument. Look, he said he learned lots of good lighting stuff from him. It's a fair argument. Who was the other one? Brady. Wait, no, that was Brady. What was the other? It was a woman. Brittany. How do you spell it? This one here. Let's go. All right. So he's saying that, okay. This is cool. I've never watched one of, did I? Oh, it looks like I started to watch this one. How we shot this fun commercial with the Sony FX3. Or maybe my camera, or sorry, not my camera. Maybe my phone or something started automatically playing it. I think so that might have been accident. Maybe it started playing after another video. Because I don't know if there's another video in here that I don't think I've ever actually watched one of her videos. So yeah, I mean, it's fair to say that there's going to be people on here. Look, honestly, because she's a woman and a woman of color, I think that's rad. And I think it's rad that we don't even have any other women on here yet. Although someone voted for Chelsea Northrup. But no, dude, that shit's just hilarious to me. Okay, but all right, so this is cool. See? That's why I say you can call in, dude. You can call in, and that's fine. Like I said, we're broadening our horizons. And, well, one thing I will say, she's the first one to put on here that I've never seen any of her videos. But, I mean, that guy vouches for her. Her videos look fine. She's obviously in the Crater crew. I'll try not to let that affect her ranking. Okay? But because I think it's rad that she's a woman, someone said that she's working here in LA. Everybody's really voting for her. Okay, so what? Is it like my inclination is going off of what people are saying, and what I think is rad about her is A tier fair? Is A tier fair? Keep in mind, I've never seen any of her fucking videos, so this is really on you guys. Mark Bone. Don't get me started on the bone. Oh my God. To be frank, I don't know 60% of the people you have on the list. We can't know everyone. Exactly. That's really what it is too. I can't know all these people, dude. She's been doing it before the Crater crew though, bro. They all have. That's what I'm trying to say. They all were doing cool shit before they formed the Crater. Let's not forget that. But we're getting off topic here. Let's see. Do you guys watch Pro AV? I think he's a solid D ranking. Pro AV is a solid D ranking. He fits in with all those guys. Let's do Patrick. Let's do the tomato. Patrick. Carlos still yelling, man, not letting go. All right. I thought I took a screenshot, bro. Did I not take Carlos' screenshot? Oh, dude, I forgot to drop him in. Yeah, that's fair, because you know what? He is cool. I just obviously forgot about him. I can only keep up with so much shit, dude. You know what I love about this kid too? He's got like mad ambition. That's the main thing that I saw from and he blew up. Dude, I remember this kid when he was first starting on YouTube. He's surpassed, like I'm saying, yeah, he's GOAT. He surpassed me for sure. He surpassed a lot of people. Yeah, dude. What I love about him is his ambition. And that was something I noticed notice I don't really watch his videos, but in the beginning I did. I remember this kid. And that was the biggest thing I was thinking about him. I'm like, dude, this dude isn't, yeah, right here. Oh, I think this is when I stopped watching, when he bought his new cinema camera. I don't know. Those videos always get me, but I get it. He's excited. He fucking bought this big ass camera. But I remember in the beginning just being like, dude, he's got some ambition, bro. He's super ambitious. And he was talented too. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, you're right. I just, honestly, I fucking forgot about him. All right, so here we go. Let's see, where are we? Now I got to learn how to use the internet. Hold on, everybody. Did I run out of like screenshot space? Did I screenshot him? Now you have to watch this old dumb fuck try to learn how to work a screenshot. Here we go. All right. Please save that. Okay. The question is, fuck, where's he gonna go, dude? Where the fuck is this kid gonna go? I gotta put this kid somewhere now. You guys are killing me. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I guess it would be fair to put him on the A tier with Danny because I talked all that shit about Mateo and Gnome. Now I'm like, well, God, I guess I got to put Carlo and fucking Danny. Dude, the A tier is out of control now. I knew this would happen. You guys fucked up my A tier, dude. You fucked it up. Oh, shit, dude. Wouldn't it be great if Danny Gervitz and Camera Conspiracies? That is like two different parts of the universe. That would be the most insane podcast ever. Camera Conspiracies and Danny Gervitz. That would be insanity, dude. All right. Okay, yeah, we got him on here, bro. We put Carlo on the A tier. I think that's fair for him. If Temperance were a YouTube channel, it'd be Luke's channel. Luke, Luke, yeah, I know who you're talking about. What's his last name again? Ryan Cow. As annoying as Mark Bunn tries to sell his course, his channel is pretty solid. Ryan Cow's overrated, someone says. I can't picture his face right now. Carlos lived in Jersey at one point. I'm from Jersey. Yeah, dude, fucking badass. Good night, everybody. All right, good night, Robert 18. Damn, dude. I don't know, Sir Villasano. Blaine Westrop, anyone? Damn, you guys, I think Blaine was in here earlier, and I think he got upset that we wouldn't put him in there. You said he's the one true GOAT. He was in here earlier, and we didn't end up doing anything with him. But he was in here. Wasn't he in here? I could have swore he was in here earlier. Blaine Westrop. Let's see. You know what? What's crazy? Let's just see. I honestly don't know if I've ever seen any of Blaine's videos. Like, look, none of these have the red. I don't think I've ever watched one of his videos, guys. Oh, his OG. I saw his OG video, apparently. Oh, I remember this guy now. That's his only video I've ever seen. That's his only video I've ever seen. And the only reason I saw it, or no, I saw this one for a hot second, lighting in 3D. He's nowhere on my radar, dude. Oh, I saw that one. Oh, that was a good one. The skin tones for FX3 versus Alexa. But you see, they're like really spread apart, dude. That was a good one. I watched the whole thing on that. Sony FX3 and Canon C70 versus Arri Alexa Mini. Wow, I watched the whole thing on that one. I don't know. I just like completely off the radar with this guy. But he's going to be pissed now because he'd be like, fuck, I was in there. He was in the fucking chat for so long. But dude, we've been going for 2 hours. My knees hurt. You're like the Joker, Justin. Nah. If you don't know Blaine, go for it, right? I just did, bro. Anyone mentioned Sir? Oh, no. I want to see more art from Blaine. I get the sense he wants to post more of expressive stuff, but man, it kills me seeing him using his channel for mainly DP purposes. I can tell he wants to push out. What are you talking about? What do you even... Is that what he's trying to do? He's trying to, like, get out of here. I don't blame him. No one wants to do it. Only, like, you know the ones that want to do YouTube. You know the ones that want to do YouTube, and then you know the ones that don't want to do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a rat trap, bro. YouTube is a rat trap. It's like, got you. I got you now. And that's why you have to, like, you got to go the way of the wayward son sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets you so bad. It gets you by the throat. Gets you down on the ground. And it's got you down with a boot on your head. And you're like, oh, YouTube, please be good to me, YouTube. And it's like, nah, son, you're here for life, right? That's how it does to some people, right? It's like in the beginning, it feels fun. It's cool. But some people get out, right? Some people use it to their advantage and they get out. But some people, I think some people see like the commercial aspect of it. And that's like a poison. You know what I'm saying? Like the commercial aspect is a poison. It's a poison to the YouTube camera universe. Because the one thing I was thinking about the other day, here we go. It's Justin Soapbox time. I was thinking about this the other day though. And I was like, dude, if we are supposed to be the ones, because think about it. Everyone says YouTube college or whatever, right? So if YouTube college is real, which it is, right? And so if these are the channels that people are going to get educated on how to, you know, shoot whatever they shoot, make whatever they make. And if this is who they're going to, that's a lot of responsibility, right? That's a huge responsibility. It's just crazy to think about that because you're like, are these the educators of our future? You know, it's like, wait, what the fuck is going on right now? Because, oh, here we go. Someone's calling in. Corey. You're in the house, Corey. You're live. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What you got? What you got for us?
Oh, it's a little lag. Okay, because I'm watching and I'm thinking like it's gonna.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's behind. So you guys are a little bit behind me. But if you mute it, we'll be okay.
Oh, let me do that. Okay, well, I think to put into perspective, like what the list, like where would you rank yourself?
I
had to?
wouldn't put myself on this list, bro. I don't have enough self-esteem to do that because I don't know how long you've been watching the live, but I was saying everybody on this list is goats, right? In my opinion, like they're all goats.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw that. You the D tier or everybody. Like I saw that you defended them, but anyway, I just thought that I'd call in. Anyway, on the side note, I think I watch the channel a lot. I respect your approach to it, but that was my only take though.
Yeah, right. And exactly. And it's like there's plenty of people that don't like my channel, right? And I know why too. And it's like that's fine for me though. That's why I said like I wouldn't even put myself on this list because I don't think I would belong on this list, quite honestly, right? Like just being real with myself.
I get your opinion, but I guess it would be from other people's take, I guess. But I say you're pretty influential. I think just listening to the credentials you listed, like what you in the field went to school for it. I think not many people can do that, you know. So I think you're definitely on the list. I think you're definitely high up there. Like I don't know all of these channels all that well, but I look to your channel for like knowledge and stuff. So I just like to learn something like outside because I picked up a camera without school. So it's like without anything. So like watching you is almost like something in a sense taking me back to school in a sense. So anyway, I'm not gonna hold up to your live.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate the kind words. And yeah, man, rad, dude. Thanks for calling in. Did you have a vote for someone that's not on the fucking list at all? Like
No, well, I will say this. Like for me, I know Geraldine Dunn is techie and Petter Pixel is techie. Like those channels, though, for me, like, well, I say Geraldine Dunn is very educational in the sense of like how far you can push your camera, what to expect from a camera, and it's not really. But I agree with the idea of what you're doing. Like the people that really show it and they're really about it, that makes sense.
100%, bro. All right, brother.
Anyway, that's it.
Thank you for calling in, dude. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Wow, that was nice. You see that? He made me blush, I think. You know, it's true. People are calling me the Joker, dude. This is hilarious. You're calling me the Joker. That is like, oh man, that made my day, man. You guys seriously, guys? You guys call me the Joker? I'm not even lying right now. You guys calling me the Joker really makes me feel so good. It really does. It makes me feel just so good, dude. I love that. See what I mean? I am like the villain a little bit, you know, but I'm the fun villain. I'm like the fun villain. I'm not like the crazy. I'm not the Penguin, right? I'm not like literally crazy, like. But the Joker is just more fun. I think you should put GX Ace. Why Brandon Washington so low, bro? Come on, look at the criteria for judging. You're the Joker, bro. You guys are crazy. I think you should put GX Ace. He is on the list. GX Ace, you don't recognize his avatar? He's the robot, dude. He's right here on the S tier. He's right there on the S tier. That's GX Ace, bro. He's S tier. We already know that. His production value is next level, dude. His production value is next level. I don't care what anyone says. GX Ace is insane. Your color temp makes you a goat, whether you like it or not. Nobody else is doing that, bro. They still aren't. Your color temp makes you a goat? Don't bring that up, Trevor, you son of a bitch. I'm colorblind. He's going to make me roast him next. You're on my top 5. Damn. Thank you, dude. Let's see. Give him B, give him C. Old school D for Darius. I forgot about D for Darius. Yo, D for Darius. Now, look. Guys, we have to end this soon. We're not going to get through the whole thing. This was insane for me to do this. Everybody's going to like hate me now. I'm never going to be able to go to like any event, but not that I would anyways. Let's be real. If I'm going to an event, If I'm going to an event, I'm walking in with the dress on, and you know what I'm talking about. Oh, Jesus, that's hilarious. D for Darius. D for Darius. And I was making a reference back to the Joker. Okay. Yeah, dude, D for Darius. Guys, I don't want to, I'm getting so lazy now. I don't want to screenshot anymore. We've been going 2 hours. But yes, D for Darius would be on the list, bro. You're right. I forgot about him. But is he even still relevant? 4 months ago. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm just like, I forgot about D for Darius. You know what? He was influential to me. He was OG for me. Honestly, damn it. One more screenshot. I hate the screenshot things. I gotta do stuff. Okay. D for Darius. Yeah, he was influential to me for sure. That's for sure, dude. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. It's a chore to get that over here. All right, let's see. D for Darius. Oh, man, where am I going to put my dude, man? D for Darius is pretty rad. I'm not going to lie. But, dude, I can't remember the last time. Uh-oh. Nashville, Tennessee. Here we go.
Call from
Stephen, Ranger 7.
Stephen Richardson. You're live on the air. Hold on.
That's not even right.
Oh.
It's Stephen from Ranger 7 Studios, a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good.
Dude, it is so hard. There are so many channels out there. Like, you can't possibly know everybody, you know?
Yeah. It would be, yeah, we would need a 24-hour stream.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, and like, you're going to like who you like, and, you know, different people are going to learn from different people. You know, not everybody's going to learn from the same person. It's just, you know, it's like, it's who your speed is.
100%.
You know,
100%.
You know, and earlier when I made that comment about, you know, people not being who they are on camera, you know, I do a lot of producing where I am. And, you know, my first criterion for hiring anybody is, one, are you a good person? Do I like you enough to be in a room with you for 6 months to a year? And then can you do the job?
Yeah.
You want to have that best experience. Now, sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. But, you know, your authenticity matters, and you're seeing that with YouTube now. People are really starting to crave authenticity.
Yeah, that was part of the criteria for the character of the host. That's what I was trying to like allude to, you know.
Right. Yeah, sure, of course.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay, then you got a vote.
Oh, man.
Do you want to try
Do
to?
I have a vote?
Do you want to try to put someone on there that's not on there yet, or place them?
Yeah, not me, because I am the laziest YouTuber in the world. If there's an award for the laziest, I win.
All right, thank you, dude. Thank you for calling in.
But yeah, thanks for doing all you do, man.
All right, brother. I appreciate you. All right.
Bye.
All right, guys. That's Ranger 7 Studios. You can go subscribe to his channel. He's a cool dude. I subscribe to his channel, but I can't put him on this. I can't put everybody on the list, bro. So there you go. Someone that literally just called me, obviously a fan of the show. So you know it's not personal. I'm not even fucking put him on the list. It's like I said earlier. You know, like I can't put everybody on this list. I don't even have Phil Holland on this list. Phil Holland is a true GOAT. Phil Holland is a true GOAT. And I wouldn't put him on the list just because he hasn't made a video in a year. I told him that in the chat. And he accepted that. He accepted it, right? Phil's a real dude. Is Josh Yeo on there? You're going to have to remind me who that is, bro. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. GX Ace has been in there, bro. Armando is at his right place for real. I think they all are, dude. I think they all are. Josh Yeo. Why does that sound so familiar? Valentina V? Hold on, bro. Valentina V. Wait, did I put D for Darius in there? Did I put him in or no? Oh, I never put him anywhere. You guys didn't tell me. Where should I put D for Darius? We got to. I can't put everybody in there. All right, let's see. You said V Valentina. Isn't that Jersey Shore shit? Are you guys fucking trolling me right now, dude? That's hilarious, dude. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Cheesy Cam? Oh my God. No, you bastard, your lighting color temp series. Oh, my lighting color temp series? Yeah, only a colorblind guy would make a whole series about color temperature. No wonder nobody watches my stupid fucking channel. They're like, dude, he's acting like the whole world's colorblind. I'm basically just doing videos for myself. Dude, that's really what it is. That's all my channel is. Just doing videos for myself where I go, I wonder what I would like to watch me do. And that's what I make. I never think about you guys. I'm sorry. I had to admit that live. That's hilarious, bro. Oh my God. Oh man. We understand that, and that's why we're here to educate you. Oh, that's fine. Educate away, guys. Phil Holland is a goat, but he hasn't made a video in like a year. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's the lady from Aperture. Oh, no, she's not, dude. Oh, that Valentina. I thought you were talking about V Valentina for fucking Jersey Shore. I forgot about the Aperture gang. I forgot about them. I hope they're all doing good now. Oh, let's see. Put Osmond Gold on there. I don't know who Osmond Gold is. I don't know who half these people are. Oh my God, dude. All right, dude. We have to wrap this up. This is insane. I'm just going to drop them on just so you guys can do your screenshots. I'm going to rapid fire this so I can be done. But some of these you guys wouldn't let me do because you're like, no more street photographers. So all these guys have to sit back. So, but do you guys know about Anson? This is one. This is a baby goat on the way. Where did the baby goats go? Yeah, I put all the baby goats on the C tier. So Anson and Co is on the come up. You guys know about Mr. Beast. You've lost your fucking mind now. All right, this is over with, dude. People are talking about Mr. Beast. This is donezo. All right, hold on. I got to drop some people in here real quick. All right, John. Thank you so much, John, for stopping by. He says, everyone take care, be good to each other, and watch out for each other. There's going to come a time when we will need to stand up. Damn, John getting fucking prophetic up in this bitch. All right, John. He is not wrong about that, though. He is not wrong about that. All right, we got to drop the rest of these in. Guys, my man, you guys said no street photographers, but I got to educate you on street photography. That is the GOAT right there. Andre Wagner, your boy Dre Wagner. He's not even a YouTuber, but he has a channel. He doesn't really do much on there, but he has a channel. So I'm like, dude, he's the man. I got to put him up there. But he's done recent things though, Phil. Okay, he's done recent things. All right, Patrick. Let's get Patrick out of the way. Also, I found this interesting. I'm like, why the fuck does Patrick have 2 channels? And look, it's like is that the point? Is it supposed to be like yin and yang? Is it supposed to be yin and yang, dude? Is Patrick's 2 channels? Look at it. Can you guys see that? Is it supposed to be yin and yang? That's hilarious, dude. I'm going to put both of you guys are going to hate me for this. I'm putting both of his videos. Wait, does he belong up there? No, he's got to be down with Cam, dude. Get him down with Cam. But here we go. This is legit. And look, it's yin and yang, dude. I think he's supposed to be yin and yang. He would totally do some shit like that. Damn, that's hilarious, dude. Buff nerds, they're too irrelevant. Buff nerds have been out of the loop way too long. Street photographers are always so full of all this BS about how whichever camera makes them feel. That's not true. Not these guys. Not the street photographers I have up here. I have real street photographers on my S tier. Says the bratty kid in the back of the class. Look, bro, I got Dre Wagner. I got Volandis. I got Pauly B. I got Ill Concept. Those guys are real street, bro. Don't get it twisted. You know who else is real street? And I only want to put him on the C tier because he's a baby goat, so I got to put him with the rest of the baby goats. But that's Lil Nacho. Lil Nacho's legit, dude. His channel's brand new, too, but he's legit. It's hard to jump platforms. He's huge on Instagram, I think. But either way, his channel's going to blow up. So be on the lookout for Lil Nacho right there. All right, Chris Ray. Yeah, if I can't put Chris Ray on because he's too irrelevant now too, but he's a skateboard film legend. He's still shooting big commercials. Chris Ray is the man. Go follow him. But it wouldn't be fair of me to put Chris Ray on this list and then not put Phil Holland on this list because at this point, Chris Ray is kind of irrelevant as well. You remember this guy, DSLR video shooter, real quick. I might drop him on the D tier real quick. He belongs there in the D. This guy's a little goat on the way, but I think he's more like D tier level because he's more of like a lighting guy. So why the fuck do I have I got to put him down here. I got to put Gaffer and Gear down here with the educational channels. That means Meet the Gaffer has to be on the educational channel. Here's my boy, Machado. Represent the Vegas. What? Machado's badass. I'm going to put Machado on the B tier. Man, he might deserve to go higher. Machado might deserve to go even higher than the B tier, bro. He's no joke. But I don't know. We got some Hold on. I can't put Colin up here, dude. I got to bring Colin down here with the educational guys because he's super nerdy, bro. but I am going to leave Darren on S tier because I do think like, man, that's a crapshoot because Colin actually is S tier, but Darren is just more S tier at delivering the information. So that's why I feel like, yeah, when it gets too nerdy, again, because I'm a fucking idiot, when it gets too nerdy, it's got to go down to the D tier. But Colin Kelly ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. He's just way too fucking smart for me. And maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe D tier is all the people that are too smart for me. So I'm like, I can't fucking follow what the fuck they're doing. But then everyone else, though, I'm like, okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. And then we know S tier is like, they're like, well, except for Shane Hurlbut. The only reason Shane Hurlbut is up here is because he's ASC. But if you just like separate Shane from the rest of that S tier, you're like, okay, that makes sense. Except for Darren. But again, we don't have any color gradists, so I gotta have a color gradist up here. But I guess you could argue that they're all color gradists. Damn. Dude, these guys are getting demoted bad right now. I just did the color grade is so dirty, dude. I dropped them both down to the D tier. But if we're gonna be fair, the D tier is educational. So we gotta be fair. So all photographers are S tier. LOL, I got it. No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, of course, they're all saved. Guys, every live I've ever done is saved. Every live I've ever done is saved. That's why the chat is up here. Because usually I have to edit some bullshit out or like cut the top off. Like for instance, I'm gonna have to chop the top of this off because for like the first 10 minutes I was talking to no one. So like I gotta chop that off now. So like when you edit a live, the chat goes away. So that's why I leave the chat up here if you watch it on a big screen or something. Anyways. But if you ignore Shane Hurlbut from this S tier list, dude, all these guys are bangers. In terms of image making, don't forget what is the criteria: production value, image making skills, and the character of the host. Dude, the image making skills is probably the heaviest hitter for me. For me, I care about the image making skills the most, right? And honestly, that might be the way I'm actually ranking this channel. Ranking this channel tier list right now. But also like the character obviously influences me because I care about that. I connect with characters. I have an acting background. So I connect with a host that seems to me like they're like comfortable and like a real host. Like it's a comfortable thing to watch. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I feel weird putting like some of these guys, like this guy. I think my biggest debate about Carlo is like, he's not really comfortable to watch just for me, right? In terms of like, he doesn't feel comfortable when he talks all the time, right? That's just my observation as like a director, as an actor. Again, someone that's been acting their entire fucking adult life, right? So you got to remember that too. I am judging some of these things on performance of just the person because they're the host of their own fucking channel. And especially if you're going to be like this kid hosting a podcast channel, then I would hope that like you're a super comfortable guy, right? But from watching him, I don't always feel that he is super comfortable. And now you've talked me into it. I got to drop him down to the B tier. Damn, just like that. See, you guys get me talking too much, and just like that, someone can get demoted. But that's not to take away from his image making skills, but it's more just remembering why, because like I couldn't remember like why I didn't watch his channel, and that was why. There's a level of uncomfortability. Fuck, I can't even fucking talk. There's a level of uncomfortability. I don't know how to fucking say it, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? There is a level of like not super comfortable that comes off the screen when I watch his videos. And I can say that for a lot of these motherfuckers, right? I can say that for Crimson Engine too. Like he always feels a little bit uncomfortable on camera, right? So obviously for guys like me, who's a performer and been a performer my whole fucking life, I'm gonna not be into that channel so much. Oh, and that was talking about Brady Bassett. Brady Bassett's another good example of that. I can't watch his channel because some people just are too weird on camera, and I just can't get into the vibe of the video. You know, like that's the whole reason. So that's probably why I never put Brady on this list. Like, and now we're getting real talk, right? I feel like this is what everyone came to hear that fucking bust left an hour ago, right? anyways. Yeah, see, agreed. So many people teach and tell you how to do it without showing their work. Yo, yeah, that's a big thing too. We need illustrators up there. Oh, damn. Come on, bro. Let's not get too crazy now. Okay. Okay, let's see. My man, Tyler Edwards. I love Tyler to death. He's a real worker. And again, all of these motherfuckers really work. They all really work. Joshua, Danny, they all really work. Right? Everybody on this list, maybe not everybody, but I would say about 95% of the people on this list actually work in the industry to some degree. We all know that. I love Tyler to death, but I do got to put him on the C tier because he is just a little uncomfortable on camera sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes he's a little uncomfortable on camera. And again, that makes it uncomfortable to watch. Maybe not for you guys, because I know, you guys were camera guys first. So if you're a camera guy first, you are a different mindset. I don't know, call me crazy, but you are a different mindset because you are gravitated towards the camera first. Me, being a performer, someone that started acting when I was a teenager, okay, I'm obviously attracted since the beginning to the performance side of things, right? It's only because of the time I've spent in the industry that took me full circle to the other side of the camera, right? That's the only reason how that happened back in 2017. So someone like me is obviously going to judge performers, whether they want to admit that they're performers or not, Motherfucker, if you got a YouTube channel and you got your name on this fucking list right here, you are now the host of your own TV show, right? So you need to honor that to some level and be open to the criticism that I'm giving you as someone that has a master's in theater. Okay, all right. So don't let me start throwing my bullshit accolades at you. I'm just saying you should all think about the performance, and I think your boy Shane Hurlbut would agree with what I'm saying. It's probably the first thing ever that Shane Hurlbut would agree with me on, is that yes, you need to think about your performance as a host, as the person that's doing this thing, right? And we know Shane Hurlbut is a fucking master performer, right? He is. He just is. He's killing it. He's killing it. He's a fucking teacher, right? So let's be real here, right? Like just think about it. But you don't have to go to that level of performing to now you're like, I'm Mr. Film Academy, right? You don't have to do that. You can also just be a chill fucking cool dude like Pauly B or Volandis, right? Or you can be super real and shoot from the hip and be pessimistic and fucking crazy, not crazy, but very just like opinionated, like Patrick O'Sullivan is, right? He's super opinionated. I love that about him. Why? Because that shows me a real side of him. It shows me a side that he might, like, why would he share that with us? To like share like his pessimism towards the industry and shit. That's amazing. That's fucking beautiful. You know what I mean? That's the shit that shows us another side of that human being, right? Rather than always putting on a show like some of the people, a lot of the people in this D tier down here, right? I feel like the D tier, well, and this is where camera conspiracies, okay, now I got to bust them out. I'll put camera conspiracies on the C tier now because now it's not going to make sense. But for the rest of these guys, I would say that they are performing a little bit too much. You understand what I'm saying? They're performing a little bit too much on the D tier. For me personally, does that mean it's a bad channel? Fuck no. I love the majority of these channels. They're not bad channels at all. They're just performing a little too much, right? And for someone like me, I don't want to watch that. You know, but I can respect it. I can respect it for a lot of reasons. I respect it for a lot of reasons. Okay. All right. Anyways, Justin, can you give us one tip to be a better performer on a talking head video? I don't know, dude. Just be yourself, dude. Like, just fucking be yourself. I think people think about the camera and get weirded out by it. Just fucking be yourself. That's all you got to do. A lot of people have a hard time with that. A lot of people have a hard time just being themselves. Because look, like me, it can get you in trouble. How many videos have I done where it starts a fucking war? This video itself will start a war. I can guarantee it. Someone's going to lose their shit over this stupid fucking video, right? It will fucking happen. But to me, it's funny. It's funny to me. Whatever it is, it's all good to me. This is fucking good laughs to me. This is funny. It's all in jest. And again, if you're being roasted, that's an honor. You should be honored to even be talked about in this video at all. That's the way I see it, because we're talking about you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real talk right now. But I think there's a good balance. Like, you don't want to go so far like the level I am. Like your life sucks. Like, when you are so far tipped one way, it's like, bro, he reveals way too much, right? You know the old Shakespeare phrase, methinks he doth protest too much. That's what they're talking about. I think that's Hamlet, right? He fucking talks too much. He reveals everything. That's me. Because I can't fucking shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I reveal everything, how I feel, how I think. I live my life like this, by the way. This isn't my internet persona. You can ask my wife. Ask people that know me in real life. Just go hit them up right now. People that have worked with me, just ask them, dude, is he like that in real life? It is. It sucks, right? Like, it sucks being me, right? So I wouldn't go as far as I am, right? But I have a mental disability. Like, I have something wrong with me where I can't, like, control a lot of the things that I say and do, right? Like, it's hard for me. It really is hard for me. Like if I'm bothered by something, there is this urge to bring justice to it. And it's like, what? Well, that doesn't even make sense. I don't know. This is a weird thing with my head, right? But there's the other side to that, though, where it's like fucking vanilla, right? Like, it's like, look, I don't even have any flexibility. I can't go, ooh, it hurts. Dude, I can't go flat with these. I can't go flat. It hurts. Oh, my God. You know what I'm trying to do, though, right? I'm trying to be like, the other side is also not good, right? You need to be somewhere in the middle, which is like the perfect flavor of just realness. And I think that's where a lot of these S tier guys land. You know, honestly, just like speaking from reality and from the heart, you know, like guys like Louis Potts specifically, or guys like Volandis. I think they're like dead center in the middle of just being like, yo, this is real, right? Like, and they're not crazy at it like me, and they're not boring at it either, right? They're like perfectly, and what I mean boring, like what's boring real? Well, boring real isn't real. It's safe. You're playing it too safe. Right? So if you're too safe, how are you going to like dominate the YouTube market? Again, think about Casey Neistat. Where's our boy Casey at, right? He's the GOAT, right? If you were to say, okay, fine, we'll put Casey on the S tier because he's a fucking OG legend. He's the reason why all of us have YouTube channels. That's very fair to say. But look how fucking real and honest that dude is, right? People watch him for him. They're watching for him. And I think that is the real key to YouTube, right? So now we're going to get into some real shit. The key to any successful YouTube channel is get them to watch it for you, not what the fuck you do, not what the fuck you say, not how good they think you are. Get them to watch it for you, right? And that's why I think Cam Mackey's channel is hurting so bad, right? Because his audience reaches out to me and tells me that he's not nice to his own audience. That to me is insanity, right? But like he says, I have no idea how he runs his business. I have no idea how Cam Mackey runs his YouTube business. It's none of my concern, right? And it's not. It's none of my concern. It's just my opinion on it. I think if you're going to view your YouTube channel as a TV show, then you need to view yourself as a host. And if you have an audience that doesn't like the fucking host of the show, how the fuck is that going to dominate to Casey Neistat level? It never will. Because you think about guys like Casey Neistat, fucking moms in Texas watch Casey Neistat. People that don't give two fucks about documentary filmmaking watch Casey Neistat. Now, why do you think that is? Because they came for him. They came for him and him alone. No one cares what his videos are even about anymore. They come for him, the man. Okay? So I think that's a great place to end it, bro. Yes, authenticity. But again, you don't want to get pulled too far one way, because you don't want to be like me and like clearly like I am, you know, I have a I don't want to tell you guys what I have, but I have a thing, right? I have a thing, okay? But there is another side of the side where, again, you got to find the perfect middle ground. And I'm just talking about, because how did this all get started? Jesus Christ, I'm going to be in so much trouble now with everyone. Put Rob Ellis up there. Yeah, it's fair. Rob Ellis should be up here. Fine, you want to get your screenshot? I could have swore that I put him in here already. I could have swore I already put Rob Ellis in here. He's not in here. You're right. Rob Ellis should be in there. Okay. I'm going to talk a little bit of shit on Rob Ellis now, though. Just a little bit. Look, I know he's the man. I know Rob is the man. Dude, my fingers hurt from trying to do that fucking... I'm so... Like, I have zero flexibility, bro. Zero flexibility now that I'm an old, dried up geezer. All right, so Rob Ellis. Dude, Rob's the man. There's no doubt about it. Rob Ellis is the man, okay? There's no doubt about that. The problem, though, that I have is that, I don't know. Again, it's so hard for me to get away from the performing side of things. And I know you guys are like, who cares? It's camera shit. You don't have to perform. I mean, clearly these guys have proven that, right? Like guys like Geraldine Dunn, Caleb Pike, DSLR video shooter, Darren. Darren performs a little bit though. I'm not gonna lie about that. But Mondo, I think Mondo performs a little bit, but I think he tries too hard. Just real talk, right? At the same time, they're pulling it off. They're doing it well. So that kind of debunks my theory, right? But also, they don't have the following that this S tier has. Right? The D tier has this following that's like, oh, I'm going to check in with this real quick. But the S tier has like cult followings. You understand? Now you're understanding the difference, right? And that's really what it boils down to. Now I don't mean cult in like a positive way. Obviously, I mean, we all can identify that the word cult is a bad thing, but I mean it in the most positive way that I can. I don't know what a positive synonym for cult would be, but their following is strong. And it's stronger resonance than the D tier. And I know every channel has that strong army behind them. They all do. Every one of these channels has their own solid army. They all do. And it's well-deserved. And that's just because certain people attract certain people. But some of these channels, right, if we get into the S tier level, some of these channels are attracting a different kind of strong audience that really become devoted to the channel, but again, to circle back around to the host as well, right? Maybe Cam's audience like assholes. Hey, that could be a real thing. 100%. Some people are into that. Some people are into, what's it called? Masochism or whatever. Some people are into like putting the collar around their mouth or whatever. Yeah, I get it. People are into that. It's true. And that's why I say they all have their strong army. And it's well-deserved. It's all deserved. Okay, we're going to wrap it up there. We're at the 2.5 mark. My neck hurts. My back hurts. My knees hurt. We're out of here, guys. This was a wild one. There's going to be hell to pay for this one. But just remember, guys, One last call, and then we got to go. One last call. Make this quick.
Call from
Nathaniel Mark.
Nathaniel, make this quick, brother. I was just about to wrap it up. The live is a slight delay, so you're the last one, brother.
Okay. I didn't know how far behind we were. So I guess just to prove the point that you were making earlier, I'm not a videographer. I'm not a cinematographer. I've never been on a crew, but I've been watching your channel for a while, and I enjoy you. Not just for who you are, but also the fact that you really show what it's like to be a working professional in the industry. And you talk about stuff that's like not even necessarily the good stuff that everybody wants to hear about. It's not all smiles. You talk about the stuff that like didn't work out or bad stuff that happened. And I think that's good for everybody to know. It's not just entertainment. It's like it's good for people who actually are looking to work. So I was just letting you know that I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you calling in, dude. I appreciate the kind words. You're the man, dude. You wrapped up the live, bro. You did it.
I did it. Do you mind if I drop my Instagram in the chat?
Yeah, fine. Go ahead.
Check it out.
Yeah, do it, man.
Yeah.
Do it. Everyone should do that. Everyone should do that. All right, bro. Thank you, man.
All right, I just put it in chat. Check me out.
All right, brother.
See you.
Later. Damn, it might not even let them pop it up. Some links, they don't let you drop it in there. There it is, guys. Take your screenshots. I'm not even going to explain all of it because I think I did enough talking to help explain it, why some of these things are the way they are. It got a little gnarly there at the end. I just started dropping them in, but that's where we're going to drop it at. And heck yeah, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Hit the like button so people can see this on their way out. Although, damn, there's going to be hell to pay for this one. All right. As always, signing off.